Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. I'm your host, Dom Pellegrini, alongside my man, Rip Camelucci. What's going on, Rip?
Oh, nothing much. Happy top of the Tuesday afternoon to you there, Dom. Sorry about last night.
Oh, well, I'm glad you mentioned it. Thank you.
Let's get out of the way early, you know?
Rip and Josh
It's gonna come up.
An amazing 9 a.m. show. We have the Veterans Day series here in the break room. Thank you and shout out to all the veterans out there for your bravery and your sacrifice. Veterans Day, as you see right here on our monitors, that's going to be the chase for our 12 p.m. show. And you see, the only headliner's gone. Emmitt Smith and Jerome Bettis. So Ray Lewis, Jonathan Taylor, Travis Hunter, Terrell Davis, Drew Brees, Kurt Warner, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Baker Mayfield, Randy Moss, Terry Bradshaw, Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett, Bo Nix. I can go on and on and on. I'll go a little bit. Tiki Barber, Nico Collins, secondary headliners. Right. Still available in that Veterans Day series with all those awesome helmets. I'll show off. I'll go do a complete top to bottom rundown in a few seconds. But you guys see it right there. Rip, your Dolphins. Victorious.
What about
I know. Look at this guy. Just another Sunday for me. I know my Packers are on a losing streak. How's it feel to be in the winning column on this Tuesday?
It's a feeling I haven't felt in a long, long time here. It means nothing. Can't even tank right. But it is always nice to beat a division rival like the Bills. You know, I sports hate all of them, but none more than the Jets. But it's it goes Jets, Bills, then Patriots. It's just the truth.
You got your Dolphins mug with you.
That's right.
I just, don't know how it feels to see my team win again. So lucky you. Brian says, see, Dom, it's the Rip's way to get out. I respect it. We got out of the way. So thank you for rip the Band-Aid off, right? That's the way to do it.
That's the way you got to do.
Just rip it off?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can get out of the way. A little housekeeping in the break room. A little dice roll. We know what our Chase wheel spin is going to be. I said it earlier. It's going to be that Veterans Day series. So we'll do a dice roll, and then we'll show off what we have here in the break room. We are 4 spots to go in that quad for that Veterans Day series. You cannot win 1, 2, 3, but possibly 4 helmets in that break.
At one time?
I was watching a little bit of the After Dark show on Friday.
Oh, yeah, they had a big quadruple up.
Quadruple up in that After Dark show with 1 spot. So I feel like come on, that's not possible. You can win 4 helmets in 1 spot. Hey, just go back to the After Dark show this past Friday and watch it yourself. And I've been in the break room before, and I've seen it with Kyle Hummel, too, the scientist. He's done it. But Let's roll some dice and let's show off what we have here in the break room. It's going to be my first dice roll of the week, so if it's a bad one, I have my excuse.
Oh, boy.
All righty. 6 or higher. All right, not too bad. It's going to be 7 for the 12 o'clock show. 7 is the dice roll. Like I said, we know what the chase wheel spin is going to be. Veterans Day series. It is Veterans Day, so makes sense. All right, let's show it off up on the screen. You guys see it on the monitors, but we'll zoom in, make it a little easier for you guys to check out this Veterans Day series. Ray Lewis, Jonathan Taylor on the new Salute to Service. You know, they always say, is the running back going to be an MVP again? Well, Jonathan Taylor's making a case for it this season. Travis Hunter, which getting that quad, getting the double, pairs with the Jonathan Taylor. Terrell Davis, the Super Bowl MVP, the regular season MVP, 2,000-yard rusher. Drew Brees on the New Orleans Saints, camouflage, the best Saint of all time, Drew Brees. Kurt Warner, speed flex, salute to service on the Arizona Cardinals. He's not a Hall of Famer without that stint in Arizona. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Lions offense looks good again. Dan Campbell calling the shots. Lions offense back to being where it was last season. St. Brown found the end zone a couple times last week. We have Baker Mayfield, speed flex, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL on the salute to service. Randy Moss, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. Terry Bradshaw, 4-time Super Bowl champion. Jamar Chase pairs with that Terry Bradshaw in that AFC North. Speaking of pairing in the AFC North, how about Myles Garrett on the salute to service speed flex? And then we have, how about the first place Denver Broncos, the 8-2 Denver Broncos, and their starting quarterback, Bo Nix. Secondary headliner, Tiki Barber and Nico Collins. Nico Collins over 100 yards and a touchdown on Sunday. I believe, not a touchdown, but over 100 yards. I had him in fantasy. I know he had a good game. All right. Hall of Fame series. There's some great lids still in this series. We're down to our last 14 boxes. We have 4 speed flexes. The all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. Antonio Gates just got inducted in the Hall of Fame. See the inscription right there, Hall of Fame 25, one of the greatest tight ends ever on a beautiful Chargers speed flex. Not a speed flex, but the best player in this series, Jerry Rice, on that awesome Rave 49ers Authentic. And then we have, this might be arguably the greatest player in the series, Jim Brown, 3-time MVP. You can't talk about the history of the NFL while talking about Jim Brown. Sadly passed away a few years back. You won't see the signature too often anymore. The greatest Cleveland Brown of all time, and arguably the greatest running back of all time, Jim Brown. And then we have Warren Moon on that beautiful, beautiful Rave Hall of Fame. Now, Warren Moon, Houston Oiler, it's going to be an AFC South hit. That is a gorgeous lid right there. Wow. On that Rave Speed Flex, Warren Moon, the Hall of Fame quarterback, on the Hall of Fame Flex. And then we have Dwight Freeney, which pairs with that Warren Moon, by the way. Dwight Freeney, the Hall of Fame pass rusher. One of the best spin moves of all time. Read option practice squad. Only $51 a spot in the single, $102 a spot in the double. Great price point for the practice squad. We have our stuff, say, Steve Smith Sr. Speed Flex. Get this man in the Hall of Fame. He deserves it. It's not a matter if, it's a matter of when. And very, very past due. Sean Alexander, the former MVP on the beautiful standard Seattle Seahawks. I love the matte navy blue. Chris Carter, the Hall of Fame wide receiver. All he does is catch touchdowns. Don't believe me?
That's it.
Well, read the helmet, the inscription right there. Awesome lid right there. Could be yours, but you get a speed flex with an inscription for as low as $51 in the practice squad. Get in a double if you're a Viking fan. Walk away with the Chris Carter and the Adrian Peterson mini helmet for as little as $102 with one spot in that double. The NFC North, Adrian Peterson on the Rave Mini, another member of the elite 2,000-yard rushing club. And then we have former Heisman winner, and as great as a Titans history as a running backs, Titans/Oilers with Derrick Henry, Earl Campbell, even Chris Johnson, a 2,000-yard rusher, the all-time leading rusher in Titans/Oiler history, Eddie George, and you could get him on that speed flex here in the practice squad. Like I said, for as little as $51, you get a flex. Jerseys, only $29 a spot in the jerseys. Our custom jerseys, 6 boxes left, 3 headliners. We got the QB1 in Dallas, Dak Prescott, and we have the Hall of Famer for the Buffalo Bills, Jim Kelly, and Patrick Peterson, former cornerback. If you go on the ESPN quarter century team for the 21st century, you'll find Patrick Peterson on that list. He is a secondary headliner, so we'll see what team the Peterson jersey is on. Here's our Super Bowl winner break. You guys know I want to see the Brett Favre Speed Flex on that awesome Rave.
Some would say you need to see it.
I think I do need to see it. I love the Rave helmets and any Packer helmet I want to see. And then my favorite Packer player of all time, Brett Favre. Could be yours, guys. Get in the Super Bowl mixer. Brett Favre, Dwight Freeney, Ray Lewis mini helmet. We have a Rob Gronkowski Speed Flex, arguably the greatest tight end of all time. The reason why Brett Favre is only a one-time Super Bowl champion, not a two-time Super Bowl champion, Terrell Davis on the Speed Flex in the Super Bowl mixer. Troy Aikman. I was about to say John Elway, Terrell Davis's quarterback. Three-time Super Bowl champion Troy Aikman. And then we have Troy Polamalu on the beautiful Rave Steelers. All authentic secondary headliners, Derek Brooks, Hines Ward, Rashee Rice, Marshall Faulk, and Tony Dorsett. And I can tell you one thing about this series, Rip. Every player in here won a Super Bowl.
That's right.
Has a ring.
That is a great floor for a series right there.
Just like the Hall of Fame series, every player is a Hall of Famer. There you go. And then let's see.
We make it easy for y'all.
Yes.
Shooting fish in a barrel.
The Diamonds.
Breaking boxes in a fit. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, you're good. The Diamonds, we are down to our last 6 boxes. We have one secondary headliner left. Javonte Williams having an awesome year for the Cowboys.
Yes, he is.
I thought the Cowboys were going to struggle with the run game this season. That is not the problem at all. An amazing year for Javonte Williams. So that is what we have here in the break room. And let's not forget about the Veterans Day series, guys, which is the chase for the 12 p.m. show. We are 2 spots to go now in that quad. Just for example, the AFC North, Ray Lewis, Terry Bradshaw, Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett. I'm not saying, I'm just saying it's possible. We seen a quadruple up on Friday in the After Dark show, so never say never here in the break room.
We gotta come up with a better term for quadrupling up. Like double up, triple up. Those are fine. They're not as clunky out of the mouth.
You know, it's fitting because I just watched the Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was pretty good. I actually liked it.
So you want to say it's you hit a Fantastic Four?
You hit
before we get a cease and desist from Disney?
But we could, let's see.
What about you hit a 4 square.
There you go. 4 spot or
yeah. Or the exacta. You hit the exacta.
I like that. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's good.
I played the ponies a bit back in the day.
There you go. Hell, man, if you got here, when did you move to Chicago?
2014.
Oh, so Arlington Heights, the track was open when you got here. All right. You ever check it out?
Never got a chance to check that out. Used to go to Gulfstream Racetrack down in Hollandale, Florida. They used to have a free summer concert series. And with that, you get a free $2 bet.
Ooh, cool.
So it's like, oh, cool. Let me go see Joan Jett and make a horsey bet. Saw Buster Poindexter there. Saw Sugar Ray there. Oh, boy. What's some other? Saw America. With the horse walking through a desert with a horse with no name.
Yeah.
Yeah, seen a bunch of there we go.
You had me at Sugar Ray.
Man, it was great. Davy Jones from the Monkees.
Swept the quad, says Ty.
Jim Belushi and the Sacred Hearts.
Jim Belushi, famous Bears fan. What's going on, Ty? How you doing on this awesome Tuesday? That's right. It's still an awesome Tuesday. I know my team lost. It's what happens. Still a long season. I feel like I'm going to say that every Tuesday now, Rip. It's okay. It's a long season. We'll get them next week. So next Tuesday when I say that, just say, Dom, just stop.
I'm going to hold you to it.
Yeah, just stop, Dom.
I'm going to hold your feet to the fire on that. Ooh.
What's up?
Ooh. One
like
away in the quad.
1 spot to go now in that quad. Ooh's good. We like ooh. 1 spot left in the quad. I'm going to drop that link in the chat because that quad is going to happen. And not a matter of if, but a matter of when. And I'll bring up what we have in that series. Emmitt Smith and Jerome Bettis have been pulled, along with Drew Bledsoe, a secondary headliner, but Ray Lewis, Jonathan Taylor, who... You know, they say running backs don't win MVPs anymore, but Jonathan Taylor might be the best player in football this season.
Week after week, we keep saying it. Remember where you heard it from first. Right here at Ultimate Autographs. I've been banging that MVP drum for Jonathan Taylor for weeks now. Weeks! And great timing on when we're seeing him here in the room. If you're not chasing after a Jonathan Taylor. I don't care if you're a Colts fan.
On the new salute to service, too.
Exactly. Like, that's just a value right there. Like, if indeed he is the first running back to win MVP in however many years, you're going to want that.
Since Adrian Peterson, who's in the practice squad.
You're going to want to have that to do with what you will.
Absolutely. He looked awesome on Sunday if you woke up early and watched that game. Aaron Rodgers, before that 3-touchdown performance, went up to Jonathan Taylor when the Pittsburgh and the Colts played each other 2 weeks ago and said, "You're the MVP, bro." Well, that was before the 3 touchdowns this past week.
Young man.
Jonathan Taylor, man, he's put up a great case.
Yeah. We all knew he was good, but he's hitting another level right now.
Josh Allen continues to lose some football games. Patrick Mahomes continues to lose some football games. I know Drake May is probably the favorite right now because it's the quarterbacks.
He is, by the numbers, the favorite.
If I had a bet right now, he would probably be the pick to be MVP. But we'll see. You know, sometimes if Allen and Mahomes continue to not have, the MVP-worthy seasons that we're used to them having, they're having awesome seasons, but not, Allen losing to Miami. No offense to you, Rip, but that's kind of inexcusable.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. You see that awful fumble he had?
Good teams lose the bad teams sometimes in NFL season.
Divisional rivalries and the like.
I'm a Packer fan, so we've lost to plenty of Cleveland this year and Carolina, who lost to the Saints.
I mean, even the Jets beat Cleveland. We didn't beat Cleveland.
No, man. If Taylor does what he did to Atlanta, to Kansas City in 2 weeks, he should be MVP. That's a good point, Brian. He's going to have a big stage to do it against Kansas City, the AFC champion, the team that's run the AFC for the past few years. Patrick Mahomes, another competitor in that MVP conversation with Jonathan Taylor. That's actually a very good point. If Mahomes struggles in that game and Jonathan Taylor, I'm not going to write anyone in for 200 yards. That's, insane, but I wouldn't be shocked if he gets 200 yards in that game.
You want to know what Jonathan Taylor's odds are right now?
What's that?
Plus 600 for MVP.
See, now for a running back.
4th right now.
That's gaining some traction for a running back right there.
Yeah.
That's gaining some traction. Jonathan Taylor on the new salute to service, getting this quad. I can at least tell you have a chance to pair him up with Travis Hunter. We'll see what else we have hiding out in that. Oh, I can tell you what else we have hiding out in that AFC South. Nico Collins, secondary headliner. So not only do you have a chance to win Jonathan Taylor, but Travis Hunter and possibly Nico Collins. And who knows, maybe there's a Eddie George or a Chris Johnson or a Fred Taylor hiding out somewhere in this break. We know we're going to find out in just a matter of moments. I love these new
the 4.0s are really, they're hitting their stride. They look great. Perfect, contrast between that drab olive green and that, almost yellowish color for the logos. Yeah, they pop, they stand out. Again, that's the whole reason I love the 3.0s is because they're different, they stand out. But 4.0s, they definitely took the crown from my 3.0 love.
Who's going to take the crown in this quad box break? 1 spot to go.
1 spot, glory.
Let's see. Let's just not focus on the AFC North because we know there's a chance of quad up in that one. But let's see other divisions.
Before we hit that
break.
Bettis, there were 5 different ways. There were different ways you could do that.
And these are just the AFC North hits that we know about. So who knows? There might be some creeping up in this break that we don't know. But only one way to find out. So let's see. We have 2 Broncos, Bo Nix and Terrell Davis. If you're a Bronco fan, there you go. You get the Super Bowl MVP. And who knows, man? The Broncos 8-2. Maybe Bo Nix is a future Super Bowl MVP in his future. I know not the prettiest of games on Thursday, but guess what? They won the football game.
They won the game.
I would take a 10-7 win over a bad team at this point for my football team.
I hate to say this, but this is sounding the way I did many years ago when they had Mr. Tim Tebow under center. He won games, man.
Don't know how.
He won the games. And Bo Nix is better than Tim Tebow as a professional quarterback. I can say that.
Yes. I think we all agree on that.
So what else is it going to take for you to believe in the guy?
Ooh, there you go. Bo Nix on the camouflage. We have the Amon-Ra St. Brown, Randy Moss, double-up opportunity in the NFC North. 2 great wide receivers. Randy Moss, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL today. Dan Campbell, going back to calling the plays in Detroit. And that offense, well, yeah, you can tell Dan Campbell's back calling the plays. What's up, John Poole? For the jerseys, Dak Prescott, Jim Kelly, and Patrick Peterson. We have 6 boxes left. 3 headliners, Dak Prescott, Jim Kelly, and Patrick Peterson. Only $29 a spot.
That quad is ready to pop for you.
Thank you, sir. You'll see the Dak man on Monday night against the Raiders. All righty. So that quad is ready. Thank you guys for closing out this quad. We have Derek, Ryan. What's up, Bofa? Christy, Zachary, Alfredo, Daniel, Shane, and Louie. Now, Daniel, if you're watching the show right now, let me know if I have this correct. I believe Daniel was the one who swept the quad, as Ty Percival said in the After Dark show.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if I had that correct, Daniel. But I'm going to ask for 4 box numbers. Good morning, prepping for the parade. There you go. Drop me 4 box numbers for the Veterans Day quad. First 4 numbers I see, those will be the boxes that we grab. We have ourselves 21 boxes left. This is out of 25 too, so this series can go just like that. There's 1 box. Thank you, Louie. 22, which we do have. All righty. 22. You out of here. Need 3 more. 22 is good, though. I took that one off. Yeah, I was watching on my way home, Brian. I saw it, and I was like, see, they don't believe me when I say it's possible to quad up. And I got Bofa with 5, 12, and 29. So 5, 12, and 29. Thank you, Bofa. So we'll take out 5, 12. And no 29, Bofa, by the way. This is out of 25. So that's my mistake.
Can't do it. Don't exist.
Uh-huh. So technically, it wasn't on the ticker, so if anyone else comes in with a number. But Bofa, if you want to come in, this is out of 25. Sorry about that. Good call, Louie. Oops, 25. So 25. Gotcha. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, I was looking at the ticker, and I was about to say, oh, 29 is gone. I was like, oh, no, this is out of 25. So 25.
29 was never there.
And Ryan just beat out Louie.
Oh, baby.
No, you're good, Ryan. You're good. Hall of Fame, John. Emmitt Smith, Antonio Gates, Jim Brown, Warren Moon. Those 4 are all speed flexes. And then the Jerry Rice authentic and secondary headliner Dwight Freeney. And we have 14 boxes left, 6 headliners. So, all righty. So we'll do 5, 12, 22, and 25. All righty, guys. Randomizer time. Thank you for the box numbers. I can move this too. I'm sorry.
I can also put the word you
Here, no, Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you kindly.
All righty. 7 times in the randomizer. Let's bring this up on the screen so you guys can check this out. By the way, the Veterans Day is the chase. This is the quad, so you guys got in that you guys got in that chase wheel spin 4 times. Little incentive here in the break room. If you get in the double and the quad, double 2 times in the chase wheel spin, the quad 4 times in the chase wheel spin. If you get in the single, 1 time in the chase wheel spin, just boost your odds in that chase. All right, guys, 7 times. Let's roll. And the final click. All righty, there we go. Copy and paste, take you to your divisions. For our first break of the noon show, the Veterans Day quad. This won't be our last Veterans Day, I'll tell you that much. Was this happening to you?
No.
What am I doing wrong? Let's see, maybe.
Oh, you gotta do the Control Shift V.
Oh, I never had to do that before.
Really?
No. All right.
Lucky you.
All righty. Thank you. Hey, thanks, though. All right. So let's bring this down so you guys can check this out a little bit. There you go. All right. Christy, you have the NFC North. Daniel, you have the NFC South. Derek, you have the NFC East. Zachary, you have the NFC West. Bofa, you have the AFC North. Shane, you have the AFC South. Louis, you have the AFC East. And Alfredo, what's up, Alfredo? You have the AFC West.
I ain't Alfredo no ghost.
Ghostbusters. That was pretty good. I like that.
It's a shirt that I saw on like Instagram or TikTok.
Oh,
or
okay,
something.
okay.
Yeah.
You could have just took credit
And
for
it's
it.
the ghost, but like as Alfredo noodles, as fettuccine noodles, slathered in an Alfredo sauce.
Pretty clever.
It's funny. It's right up my alley. I don't know why I don't have that.
Here's box 5 coming up, guys. All righty. Good luck to everybody. The first numbers that we saw, 22, 5, 12, and then Bofa came in again with 25. All righty. So here we go. We'll go in numerical order, by the way.
There you have it.
Let's see what we have in our Veterans Day series. It's my first break of the week.
Ooh. It's the first break of the week.
See? We start off with a photo headliner.
Well.
And it makes sense because we talked this up a few times.
Okay.
Talking up the series.
Yes.
It is a team that belongs in the AFC North.
Ooh.
It's one of the greatest players of all time, Ray Lewis,
Everybody loves Raymond.
on the camouflage authentic. That's going to be Bofa. Very nice. Box color magic right there, box 5. And
That's how
Bofa-
it starts.
Ryan has that AFC North spot, which it could be, well, we know it's going to be Ray Lewis, but it also could be Myles Garrett, Jamar Chase, Terry Bradshaw. We'll see.
It's got to start with the first one.
That's right. So nice hit already for Ryan. We'll keep this bad boy on the table because Ray Lewis, one of the greatest players of all time. And just an awesome looking helmet.
Speaking of Rays and Raymond, during the break, I saw they're going to be doing a 30-year anniversary Everybody Loves Raymond reunion.
Not
Yeah.
one of my mom's favorite shows.
I feel like that's one of any mom's favorite shows. Phil Rosenthal,
From Somebody Feeds Phil on Netflix.
a personal favorite.
Great show.
Absolutely. There was somebody in the comments that's like, hey, who's that guy next to Ray? And it's like, that's Phil Rosenthal. Somebody is Feed Phil on Netflix.
I find myself just singing the theme song from that sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I'll pump that. Every episode. It's a no skip, first of all.
Yeah.
0 skip intro. And, I made an edit a few years back that I'll show you after the show because it's like you are the audience for this video that I made.
All right. I can't wait now.
Yeah.
Here we go. Box 12 coming up. Let's see what we have in box 12.
Box 12.
Do we have another photo headliner? We'll see.
Happy, hungry man. When
Alrighty.
all across the sea.
Box 12. What's going on, Christy? How you doing?
Christy.
Happy Tuesday to you and everyone else watching right now. Well,
Steed.
all right. Well, not listed,
Uh-huh.
but
But what?
we're still on for
Seriously?
that quad up.
Seriously?
It's Bernie Kosar,
Oh, the Coes.
former Pro Bowl quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Ryan, he's 2 for 2 right now in that AFC North. It's still alive, that quad up. Very nice, Ryan. Congratulations, Bernie Kosar.
I don't think anyone's ever called him the Coes like I just did.
But a very, very nice.
But it doesn't
Led
mean
the
we can't
Browns to the
start.
AFC Championship game where, unfortunately for them, that was the drive for John Elway, one of his most iconic moments. But some damn good teams with the Browns. They played Marty Ball, Marty Schottenheimer, the head
Yup.
coach.
Screaming at your players like Marty Schottenheimer.
Is that a real quote in a song?
Eminem.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was like I Don't Give a F. I'm pretty sure off the original Slim Shady LP.
Damn, I never thought Marty Schottenheimer would get referenced in a rap song. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Marty Ball. All righty. Bernie Kosar. He's a legend in Cleveland.
Legend in Miami, too.
Yeah, former Miami Hurricane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening, Ryan. You're halfway there.
There you go. He's got a nice signature, too. And then you have the JSA cert. Any Browns fans watching? It's available for trade. All righty. So put Bernie Kosar away.
Any Browns fans, that is available for trade.
Tough one for Cleveland on Sunday. I'm sure Browns fans are like, who cares? We're trying
It's a
to
tough one for Cleveland every Saturday, or Sunday mostly. Saturdays too, why not? It's Cleveland. It's tough.
Ooh. Hey, they got no, Saturdays pretty good. You got Ohio State. You know, they enjoy the Saturdays.
I guess. Still in Cleveland.
I don't know how far Columbus and Cleveland is, but they probably, you know, I'm sure a lot of
They
people
share in the
Yeah.
success.
All right, box 22 coming up. Here we go.
Not that Cavs game last night.
What happened with the Cleveland game?
Oh, did you not see the way that the Heat Cavs game ended in overtime?
No, I was too busy mad about my own team.
I've got. That's why I'm glad that I don't have ESPN anymore. I can't watch my friends' teams lose. But yeah, that Heat Cavs game ended with an alley-oop, 0.4 seconds left to go in overtime. Jovic to Wiggins, wide open.
I forgot the Heat have Andrew Wiggins.
Heat have Andrew Wiggins. Technically, because the Miami Heat have Andrew Wiggins, it's no longer Wiggins Island, it's Wiggins Key. Because it is a limestone-based island, so it is a key. He's now part of the Florida Keys.
How's the the breeze there?
Pretty solid breeze. Yeah, it's nice and breezy.
Better
Oh,
than,
is it breezy in here?
How about Drew Brees?
You son of a dom, you walked me right into that.
Drew Brees gonna go to Daniel in that NFC South. Nice hit, Daniel, the greatest New
How's
Orleans
the
Saint
breeze
of
there?
all time, one of the greatest quarterbacks
This friggin'
ever.
guy.
The future Hall of Famer, Beckett Cert, Drew Brees on the camouflage authentic. Congratulations, Daniel. Write this one up. This one can stay on the table as well.
More than can stay on the table. That's Drew Brees right there.
One of the greatest quarterbacks of our generation. Awesome hit right here, man. Congratulations, Daniel. Very, very nice. 271 988. All righty. Nice hit indeed, yeah. All right, Drew Brees. Can anyone see these helmets with the camouflage?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're doing right here, right
Are they
now.
blending in?
Why are you just standing behind the table like you're a game show host?
Looks good, right?
Yeah, hosting Hollywood Squares over here.
Man, that'd be family food maybe one day.
Talk about like attainable goals. I feel like I could somehow spin this into hosting like the 8th iteration of Hollywood Squares.
I feel like the game show network, like the show on like 2 a.m.
Sure.
Right?
That is an attainable goal.
I don't know what show that is, but like whatever show
Right.
that is, like we could probably get that job. I love the show America Says on the Game Show Network. You ever watch that?
No.
Oh man, the host is what's his name? John Michael Higgins or Chris?
Oh yeah. John Michael Higgins.
Uh-huh. He's in a bunch of things.
One of the Christopher Guest players.
Yes.
He was in Licorice Pizza in a controversial role.
What's going on, that Bob guy? How about this break, man? How about this break? If I can open this bag correctly.
Man, way to literally fumble the bag in the last box.
This guy didn't fumble too often.
No.
How
he
about
didn't.
former MVP, a member of the 2,000-yard rushing club, Terrell Davis Alfredo? Congratulations, Terrell Davis. Authentic camouflage. You got the Racky cert on the back. Very, very nice.
Mile High salute?
We could just have a camouflage theme on the table
Basically.
right now. Congratulations, Alfredo. An awesome, awesome hit right here. Wow. Terrell Davis. Very nice.
What's the next play, gang? You want me to re-up that next quad, or
Where's the double at?
we're gonna rock? The double's at 6 to go right now,
I have
so
to
we can
imagine
rock
that,
with
yeah.
doubles. But there are still triple up opportunities that we can see. Again, no one saw Bernie Kosar coming,
That's right.
so
So very nice for Alfredo. So all of the helmets in this series are going to be camouflage, salute to service. So let me bring this up on the screen so we can check it out. So yeah, some variation, camouflage, salute to service, which my understanding is that the camouflage was like the first sort of like
unofficial
salute. Yes. Yes. Salute to service. So 271. Let me just write this out for Alfredo. An awesome, awesome hit right here.
Well done, gang.
I'll let him know, Bofa. Thank you very much. Congratulations to Alfredo on that. All righty. Appreciate you, Christy. Yeah, these are awesome. These are awesome lids indeed. Jonathan Taylor, Travis Hunter, Kurt Warner, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Baker Mayfield, Randy Moss, Terry Bradshaw, Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett, Bo Nix still available in the Veterans Day Authentic Helmet Series. Every single box, authentic or better. What's better than authentic? A Speed Flex helmet, as you guys see it on the description. And to answer that Bob's Guy question, each box will include one random autograph, full-size salute to service, or camo football helmet that comes with a cert. So there you go. You have to call our customer service for that, Bob. I don't have that much clout here. So let's check our break page to see where we are at. Because I have to imagine that double will be moving. I'm going to drop the link in for that double for this Veterans Day series. And there it is. Let's see what else we're close on besides the Veterans Day. The singles 5 to go. Only 101 a spot. You can win yourself an authentic helmet or better for a fraction of the cost. So actually our closest break is the Veterans Day single. If anyone has any questions about the break page or any break in particular, please let me know. I'll happily answer that question. If you're looking for your favorite team, favorite player, please let us know in the chat. We can guide you in direction where your favorite teams are. If you want to know how the break room just works in general, well, you can ask that as well. We do not mind that question. We'd rather have you ask that question than you buy a spot, not knowing that you're buying a spot, not a box.
1000%.
Then you get mad at us, unfortunately. So if you do have any questions, please let us know. But if you buy one spot in a break, we have a 1 in 8 chance of winning an awesome piece of memorabilia for a fraction of the cost. Speed Flexes in the practice squad. I got you. Let me bring that up on the screen. I believe we have 2 Speed Flexes. Steve Smith Sr. on the Carolina Panthers standard. I love the Panthers helmet. And Eddie George on the Titans, still available. Oh, excuse me, 3 Speed Flexes. I'm sorry. Chris Carter Speed Flex as well. So Steve Smith, Chris Carter, and Eddie George. We also have a Sean Alexander Authentic and an Adrian Peterson Mini. So if you get in that practice squad double, one spot, you could take home that Chris Carter Speed Flex and the Adrian Peterson Mini helmet. Still, you walk away with a Speed Flex or 102 in a practice squad. You're feeling pretty damn good. If you're feeling a little more risky, you want to get in the single and take your chance of walking away with a Speed Flex for $51. More power to you. But there you go. Practice squad. Get yourself a Speed Flex for as low as $51. That's unreal. Unreal. Yeah, maybe was the Bledsoe a Patriots helmet?
Yes, it was.
We did pull the Drew Bledsoe, so we did have at least one Patriot in this series. I'm sure maybe there's another one hiding out potentially.
Potentially.
The headliners here in the Veterans Day series: Jonathan Taylor, Travis Hunter, Kurt Warner, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Baker Mayfield. Former Patriots, not a Patriot helmet, but former Patriot Randy Moss, Terry Bradshaw, Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett, Bo Nix, and secondary headliner Tiki Barber and Nico Collins. We'll see if we have some Patriots hiding out in this series. But we did pull the one Patriot, Drew Bledsoe.
Drew Brees. We got all the Drews you want.
Trying to think maybe a Christian Gonzalez hiding out in this series potentially. A Teddy Bruschi, Ronnie Harrison. We'll see. Only one way to find out. We got to close out the breaks. And we are close on a single, close on a double. We did pull 2 in that AFC North, but still, chances with 2 flexes with 1 spot in that AFC North. Jamar Chase and Myles Garrett, arguably the best wide receiver and the best pass rusher in the NFL. You get them both, 1 spot with the salute to service lids. Jamar Chase with a Triple Crown inscription. The Steelers and Cowboys logo pops on the salute to service lids. Absolutely. I think the Steelers on the camouflage, I don't know what it is with the Steelers and the camouflage helmets, but I think they all look great, but I think the Steelers look the best. And that Terry Bradshaw with the yellow ink still out there, just my opinion.
It's got like a real Appalachian Mountains, we're going hunting vibe to it, you know?
Awesome looking lid right there. You can pair that Terry Bradshaw up with the Jamar Chase, up with the Myles Garrett in this Veterans Day series if you get in a double or you get in the quad. But you can't win if you don't play. You go on Riddell.com and you just type in Speedflex, a plain old Speedflex with nothing on it, around $600, $700. Well, you can win a awesome customized Speedflex with an awesome design and a Hall of Fame Super Bowl champion worthy signature for a fraction of the cost. 202 a spot in the double, 101 a spot in the single. You walk away with a Jonathan Taylor Speedflex for 101 in a single, but hey, why stop there? Get in the double, walk away with the Jonathan Taylor Speedflex and the Travis Hunter potentially, or the Nico Collins secondary headliner in that AFC South. Those are just the AFC South hits that we know about. Could be some more hiding out. But Jonathan Taylor, arguably the best player in the NFL this season. Get him on that brand new salute to service before someone else comes in. It takes that flex away. And I like what Brian said earlier. Brian makes up a great point. Chiefs Colts in a couple weeks. I'm guessing that's going to be flexed to, if it's not already, flexed to at least a 3:25 or 7 p.m. primetime start. All eyes going to be on that game.
Yes, sir.
Let's say Patrick Mahomes, and I know Patrick Mahomes doesn't have too often a bad game, but it's possible. Let's say that Sauce Gardner pickup works, and Mahomes throws a couple picks, and Jonathan Taylor just has a, oh my gosh, type of game where
a beastly showing.
Yeah, a game that he had this past Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons, but he has it where not at 8:30 in the morning where most people are sleeping. It's going to be a conversation. You say he's plus 600 right now. If he does that, well, his odds are just going to go up. Especially if Josh Allen continues to play, I don't want to say bad, but not like Josh Allen-like. Or if, Drake May, young player, never know if he takes a stumble, right? A couple weeks of just going back to normal. Bradshaw is still available, Eric. We just pulled the Terrell Davis, but Terry Bradshaw is still available. And in the Hall of Fame,
which that double in the Hall of Fame is now 6 to go as well. Shout out, Christy.
Thank you, Christy. Let me bring this up on the screen. All right, there's the Hall of Fame. We got 4 speed flexes still left in this series. Warren Moon, Jim Brown, Antonio Gates, Emmitt Smith, along with a Jerry Rice authentic, a Dwight Freeney secondary headliner that pairs with that Warren Moon. Pretty loaded, if you ask me. 4 flexes still left. I love that Warren Moon speed flex. Terrell Davis, Drew Brees, Ray Lewis, and Bernie Kosar was pulled in the quad. Eric, to let you know what we still have available in that series. Let me bring that up for you.
And despite telling us that he's headed out to the parade, Ryan Andreessen getting into the next Veterans Day double.
He knows the series is still loaded.
He knows what's up.
And he's a very smart man. He knows he doesn't have to be present to win here in the break room. He can step out for a few minutes and come back in whenever he can and say, hey, guys. Here's my order number. Please let me know what happened. But he also knows the series is still loaded, so smart move by Bofa right there. Jonathan Taylor, Travis Hunter, Kurt Warner, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Baker Mayfield, Randy Moss, Terry Bradshaw, Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett, Bo Nix, Tiki Barber, Nico Collins, secondary headliner. Thank you, Eric. He's in the double. Appreciate you, my friend. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Veterans Day. I'm not having too good of a weekend for my team. I could be worse. Could be like Brian Daboll.
That is true.
I knew that was going to happen right away after watching that game. I'm like,
Sure.
yep, that's...
You know, at the very least, the NFC North is like really still anybody's division. It's very wide open.
I'm not very hopeful anymore.
Oh, look.
By the way, I might have a full-size Baker Mayfield for trade. If anyone is interested, hit up Eric. There you go. If you're looking for the Bake Show. We got the Baker Mayfield Speed Flex on the brand new Salute to Service in the Veterans Day series. You guys see it right there. I like how we have it up. We can do a nice little like weatherman style. Check out the helmets that we have in this series. I love these the Pittsburgh, like it's just something about the Steelers on the authentic camouflage. I don't know if it's the yellow, but it's an awesome looking look.
That helmet looks like it eats a hearty breakfast. You know? Like a lumberjack's breakfast.
I had a coffee and a protein shake for breakfast today.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Feel pretty good.
You're gonna be doing great later.
Put the Baker Mayfield Speed Flex, Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex, Kurt Warner on the Arizona Cardinals. He's not a Hall of Famer without that sin in Arizona. I also remember him with the 2 MVPs with St. Louis.
Put him over the top.
The Rams at the time, St. Louis Rams at the time. Super Bowl with the Rams, greatest show on turf. But that was what? Only 4 years? It's not long enough to get you in the Hall of Fame. It's him going to Arizona, having those 3-4 years where Arizona, by the time he got there, was like where careers pretty much go to die, really. Right? It's where you okay, this guy's going to play 1 year, collect a paycheck, and go retire.
It is a very retirement forward area.
Well, especially at that time for Cardinals football, they were just as mediocre as it can get. Kurt Warner goes there, and they're in the Super Bowl a few years later. There it is. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mike, if you're watching. Appreciate you, my man. The Veterans Day series, we are 5 to go in that double box break. If there's anything else besides the Veterans Day series, guys, you want to roll with, let me know. If anyone has any questions about any series, anytime you stop in, you can ask me about any series. I know sometimes people are like, well, he just did the rundown. I don't want to ask because I don't want to come off as rude. Guys, if you just popped in the show and you just missed the rundown, if you just a few seconds late, say, hey, Dom, can you do that again? I just missed it. I have no problem running it back. So if you guys want me to go over any series here in the break room, please feel free to ask. You guys are the architects. You tell me what to do. I have no problem running it back. We are now 4 spots to go in that single and 5 to go. Oh, no, excuse me. Spoke too soon.
I was going to say.
4 to go in the double. So right
Catch
now
yourself.
we're tied. Now, if there's a helmet in that series, I'll bring it up so you guys can see for yourself because I have to imagine there's a few helmets in this series that you're chasing or a few people are chasing. But let's say there's a specific helmet that you're chasing. Let's say Jonathan Taylor, Baker Mayfield, for example. Well, if you're in the single and not in the double, Rip, well, you better pray that single close up for the double because you don't want the helmet that you're chasing to be sniped in a break that you're not even in. Same to go if you're in the double, not in a single. If you're in the double, not in a single, well, maybe think about getting an extra spot in the double or get a spot in that single just to make sure that you're in that break. So that helmet that you're chasing, you have a chance to win it.
No regrets, baby.
See it all the time here in the break room. Someone buys a spot in the double or the single, and then the other one happens first. And like, damn, I was in the single, but the double closed out first. Well, the only thing I can recommend, you said, Rip, is to cover your bases and get that extra spot so that helmet does not get sniped from you. Because let's say that double closed out first and that helmet does get sniped. My mom always said SOL. Unfortunately, the helmet's gone. And you have to wait till next time we have it here in the break room. And why wait when we have it now, right? So get your spot. Don't be late. Snag that Jonathan Taylor, the Baker Mayfield, the Kurt Warner, the Terry Bradshaw, the Jamar Chase, the Myles Garrett, whatever it is you're looking for in this Veterans Day series. Maybe there's a Packers in the Ann Moore section that can go on a rant about the game last night. I promise I won't do it. I promise I won't do it. I did enough when I was talking to myself in the shower. Did you talk to yourself in the shower?
Not in a long time. I used to, though.
Yeah, I had to get it out of the just talking about the Packers play calling
It's got to be expressed actually out of the mouth and all that. Yeah, man, that'd be nice. We are 3 to go in that double, by the way.
3 spots to go in that Veterans Day double. That is going to happen in just a matter of moments. And like I said, if you're in that single and you're chasing something specifically, You might want to think about getting that double or maybe an extra spot in single. Now, if you're in the breaks, you're like, well, there's a bunch of items that I want. So I'm just going to chill. Hey, I got you. I understand. What's up, Derek? How you doing? Happy Tuesday, my friend. Your Lions look good on Sunday against the Commanders. I guess after the last few weeks of football, I can probably confidently say that the Lions are back to being, them are the Rams, the favorites in the NFC.
No Seahawk love, huh?
I love the Seahawks. That offense is awesome. Great game this Sunday. I'll be here with you guys on Sunday, but we'll definitely be talking about that Rams Seahawks. The Seahawks are, man, they're up there. I would have them in that same tier as with the Lions, Eagles, Rams, and Seahawks.
Just as on Sunday, my wife asked, like, hey, so who do you have in the Super Bowl this year as of right now? And before I could get the Seahawks out of my mouth, they had 14 points on the board, like not even 5 minutes into the game or something like that.
I guess the Sam Darnold thing is real.
Hey, I mean, he's doing it again in the regular season. Like, he'll have his opportunity in the playoffs to shake that monkey. But look, we asked him, all right, we saw one season, now do it again.
I know at the end of the day, it's all about the postseason. But let's say he does have I'm not saying he's gonna, but let's say he does struggle again in the postseason. Well, I'm still not gonna put it past him that he had 2 really strong regular seasons back to back.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing, the Sam Darnold thing, it might be real. Or it's a Clint Kubiak, the offensive coordinator in Seattle, who I might have been looking up to see if he was interested in the Green Bay job late last night. But that's a whole different subject. The St. Brown is sick. That's because Campbell benched. Yeah, Campbell took over the play calling duties. It was a matter of time, right? 1 spot to go. We might be seeing that St. Brown in a few moments. We're known to Beetlejuice a few things here in the break room from time to time.
It happened already with the Ray Lewis.
Mm-hmm. Big game for the Eagles next week. Excuse me, the Eagles. Well, there you go. I spoiled it. Lions and the Eagles next Sunday. There's some really damn good football games next week. We kind of mentioned it earlier with the Seahawks and the Rams. We have the Eagles and the Lions. Hey, I think the 4 best teams in the NFC actually might be playing each other. There you go. I think the Chiefs and the Broncos, another great game. Bo Nix in this series. If Denver wins that game, then people have to admit that team is absolutely for real.
The fourth quarter magician, Bo Nix, man.
A great coach, Sean Peyton. Great defense, Patrick Surtain, who might be in the and more section in this series.
Could be. That double's ready to go.
All righty, we got a double coming up. Thank you, guys. We have Eric, Louie, Ryan, Ricky Johns, Teddy Butler. The Butler did it. Shane Carr, Daniel, and Ricky Johns. All righty. So I'm going to ask for 2 box numbers, please. What's up, Ricky? How you doing? Got me 2 numbers.
That Veterans Day single, 3 to go.
There we go, guys. That's single 3 to go. I'm guessing that's closed out by the time we get done with this double.
We walk and chew gum here, baby.
Hell, we can't pull 10 headliners in a double box break, guys. So that singles, there's going to be some awesome items still available in the next double, in the next single, next double, next single, even after that. I'm doing good, Ricky. As good as I can do after my team stunk it up on Monday Night Football.
Stinky.
No 27. This is out of 25. So our highest number is 24. No 27, my man. Vikings and the Bears next week. I actually might be rooting for the Vikings. The Bears fans in my life are getting a little too cocky lately with the Packers losing 2 straight and the Bears on this win streak.
Improbable winning streak.
My buddy texted me, what's it like not having a good quarterback? Ha, 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 ha. I said, okay, I've seen this movie before. I'll see you at the end of the season. 23. Which, no 23, Ricky. No 23. Screens. Ooh, sorry about that. Ours looks good on our end. Maybe it's like the YouTube feed, maybe.
What's up?
Ricky said the screen is blurry. I don't know if that's like...
It might be like a buffering issue.
But no 23, my man. We have 24. We have 21. It's the last one scrolling below. If anyone else wants to come in with a box number, technically these are not on the ticker, so if anyone else comes in, that number is valid. Wheel time. Ricky's like, screw it. Wheel times 2. I got you. All righty. Let's make sure I have a wheel out of 25. I probably have to make one. All righty. All righty. I'll make a wheel out of 25. Give me 1 second. Ricky's like, forget it. I'll just call the wheel. Teddy coming in with box numbers, but Ricky just beat you out. But appreciate you, Teddy. The Butler did it. All righty. So here we go. We don't want that ad. All right. Etsy. All righty. Here we go. Out of 25. We'll spin this for our 2 box numbers. We'll see if the wheel picks some headliners. If it lands on a box that we already did, we'll get the closest number to that box, but 10 is good. So our first box will be box 10. And we'll spin this again. So Teddy did get one of his numbers, technically.
There you go.
And then 23, which is ironic because Ricky called that.
Don't have it.
But 24, we don't have 22, so 24 it's going to be. So 10 and 24 for our box numbers. Yes, Sean, they are. We actually have 3 speed flexes still in that practice squad. Eddie, George, Chris Carter, and Steve Smith, along with Sean Alexander, Authentic, and an Adrian Peterson mini. So you could double up that Chris Carter speed flex with an Adrian Peterson mini. So with that practice squad, 13 boxes left, 5 headliners and 3 flexes. I think we get that moving in this show for sure.
All those speedies have inscriptions too.
Yeah, all I do is catch TDs for the Chris Carter. All right, so 24 is off. All right, guys. So here we go. A copy and paste. Take it to the randomizer 7 times for our division spots for our double box break. 10 and 24 are our numbers. And here we roll. Good luck, everybody. The randomizer is going to make a friend or 2. It's going to make a few enemies, I'll tell you that. All right. Final click. There it is. All righty. Copy and paste. Take you to your divisions for our double box break in the Veterans Day series. Once again, thank you for all the veterans out there for your sacrifice. You guys are the real badasses. All right. There we go. Control Shift. All right. Bofa, NFC North. Teddy, the NFC South. Louis, the NFC East. Ricky Johns, the NFC West and the AFC North. Eric, the AFC South. Shane Carr, the AFC East. And Daniel, the AFC West. Do we have any veterans in the chat right now? If we do, thank you guys for watching. And thank you for, like I said, your bravery and your sacrifice. Let's open some boxes. All righty. Box 10 coming up. The Jordan Love box. See, I keep bringing it back to the Packers just to make myself suffer.
That is the forever plight of a sports fan after all. We do it to ourselves.
Can't listen to any podcasts for a week. I don't want to hear about it. All right. Let's see what we have here in box 10. All righty. Very cool hit here. Very cool hit here. Ooh, got the inscription too. We have former Pro Bowl running back Tiki Barber with the Giants Ring of Honor, Louis, in
Very
the
nice.
NFC East. Congratulations, Louis.
Secondary headliner right there.
The camouflage. Very, very nice. This was one of like the first shocking retirements I can remember for me growing up because he was coming off an awesome season. And if you look at the age, you're like, sure, okay, running back retiring at 30, 31 years old. Not too shocking. But when I was a kid, I didn't know better. Whatever. he was coming off a great year, and I was like, wow, I can't believe he retired. The Giants are really going to struggle next season. Well, they won the Super Bowl, but Tiki, an awesome, awesome New York Giant in his time. Why do I know that? Well, just read the inscription right there. Giants Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor.
Very, very nice. Him and his brother Rondé, they have great signatures.
Absolutely.
All righty, so we'll write this up for Louis. The camouflage theme. You can.
Seriously.
You know what, Rip? Since technically it was the last show, you can put away the Emmett. We'll keep the Tiki on.
Yeah, let's do
We're
it.
going on a run with camouflage right now, so we got to show some love. Congratulations, Louis. Write this one up. I believe Tiki, right after he retired, he got like a job really quickly, like what Good Morning America or like the NBC, like one of the, like the morning show jobs.
Yeah, like Today Show or something.
Yeah.
Really easing the pathway for his old teammate, Michael Strahan,
Yeah, good point.
who still is on Good Morning America or Today or one of those.
He's out, he's
Yeah.
Tiki Barber and Tom Coughlin. I know they patched up over the past few years, but there's a good rabbit hole of like sports beef if you want to go down to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Box 24 coming up, courtesy of The Wheel. All righty. The Wheel landed on 23. We did not have 23. 24 was the closest because we don't have 22 either. We'll see what we have in the Jack Bauer box. You ever watch that show?
A few episodes here and there in college wasn't my bag.
I never watch it, but I feel like I did from just seeing the commercials for like 20 years watching football.
Yeah.
On Fox, you always just see the 24 commercials leading into it. Or the either that or the animation domination with the Simpsons,
course.
Family Guy, King of the Hill, all that good stuff. All righty. Hey. I said this was going to happen, and it did.
The Wheel do well?
We Beetlejuiced it. Well, I don't know if we did. I'm going to blame Derek. He Beetlejuiced it. I'm on Ross St. Brown. Gonna go to Ryan Andreessen in the NFC North. Congratulations, Ryan. I know he stepped out for a few minutes. If he's watching right now, Ryan, congratulations. Yes, he is. Let's go. Yeah. Amon Ross. Well, I like the blue ink on here too, man. One of the best wide receivers in the NFL. You got the Beckett cert, just like all of our items here, certified by the best of the best. Congratulations, Bofa. Awesome hit right here. So Ryan Andreessen. Ryan's having a nice start to the show. Already his third helmet.
Yeah, not too bad.
So very, very nice. Ryan. All righty. I got you, John. What's left in the Veterans Day series? Let me bring it up on the screen, and I'll show it off as well.
Everybody wants that Amen Ra.
Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex, Travis Hunter Authentic, Kurt Warner Speed Flex, Baker Mayfield Speed Flex, Randy Moss Authentic, Terry Bradshaw Authentic, Jamar Chase Speed Flex, Myles Garrett Speed Flex, and a Bo Nix Authentic, and secondary headliner Nico Collins still out there in the Veterans Day series. I want to see that Jonathan Taylor next.
Yeah. I love the 4.0s. I'd love to see the Baker, but JT, he's the belle of the ball right now.
Now, this helmet's sexy. Don't get me wrong. The St. Brown. But I'm going to keep up with the theme, the camouflage, all right? If we pull Speed Flex, I'll make an exception. But as of right now, we're going to stick to the theme, Rip, all right? Camouflage.
You gotta stay on theme, man.
Right? It's important. Ryan already has a couple offers. I'm on Rob. St. Brown. It's going to be a fun game next week. The Lions and the Eagles.
And we got a single coming up.
And the single coming up. Yes. So the single is coming up. I have the names right here. Kenneth, Todd, Joyce, Nick, Todd, Eric, Sam, and Zachary. We have a few first-timers here at this break. Kenneth, Eric, and Sam. We always like to ask favorite teams, favorite players. Please let us know. But welcome to the break page. And good luck in your first break. You'll be surprised how many first-timers win in their first break. So, alrighty, guys. Please wait for my message in the chat asking for a box number. Drop me a box number for the Veterans Day single. Two. Thank you, Nick. Box 2, which we do have. Thank you, sir. All right. 7 times in the randomizer. Let's bring that up on the screen so you guys can check out that break for yourself. Thank you, Rip. All righty. 7 times. Let's roll. A quick trip here in the randomizer. Kenneth is looking for the Myles Garrett. All righty. You're in the right break, my man. Absolute beast, Myles Garrett. One of the best pass rushers, if not the best pass rusher in football. Hard to say he's not. All righty. Copy and paste. Take you to your divisions. All right. Bring this up so you guys can see. There we go. All right, Todd, you have the NFC North. Joyce, you have the NFC South. Nick, you have the NFC East. Todd, you have the NFC West. Kenneth, you have the AFC North. So if it is the Myles Garrett out of this box, it's yours, my man. Sam, you have the AFC South. Eric, you have the AFC East. And Zachary, the AFC West. Here we go. Box 2 in the Veterans Day Authentic Series. Thank you guys for getting in this break. Let's see what we have here. Do we have our first speed flex of the show?
They have been hiding.
Yeah, you guys didn't pull a flex yet, right?
Nope.
So we got to pull our first flex of the series, potentially. Don't think it's going to be this one, though. But we'll see what we have here. Hey! I said this is a name that could be hiding out in this series.
Wow.
They said there's no Patriots in here.
Oh, boy.
How about Super Bowl winning linebacker Teddy Bruschi? Going to go to the first-timer Eric Marsh here in the break room. Congratulations, Eric. Teddy Bruschi, the Super Bowl winning linebacker on those early Patriots dynasty winning Super Bowl teams that were led by the defense. Very, very cool. There he is, Teddy Bruschi on the salute to service.
Very nice. Very good.
There you go. They said there's no Patriots.
First go out the gate. And that's a great Patriot, man. That's one of those Mr. Patriots type of guys right there.
We play for the Patriots, I believe, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
And if you're a first-timer watching the break show right now, you're like, well...
couldn't be me.
Yeah, no way I'll ever win my first break. Well, you just saw it right there. Eric, congratulations. Very, very nice, my man. You're batting 1,000. Teddy Bruschi. One of my favorite underrated jokes in the movie Ted. Hand me a Teddy Bruschi. All right. So we'll put Teddy away. Man, we're avoiding those speed flexes.
Like the plague. They are just waiting to be hit. How many we got left? Well, all of them, but what is that? 5?
2, 3, 4, 5, yeah.
14 boxes left.
14 boxes. Yeah, keep in mind, guys, this is only a series out of 25. So
yeah. Should I be getting another quad ready, or?
You guys want to run back a quad, or I'll leave it up to them. I think we could stick for the doubles for now. But you guys want quads? We listen.
Hey, we want some quad breaks. Hey, we want some quad breaks.
Only 110 here in the break room. show off of what we have series-wise. Veterans Day series. You said it, Rip. We're down to what? 14 boxes left? Jonathan Taylor, Speedflex. Travis Hunter, Authentic. Kurt Warner, Speedflex. Baker Mayfield, Speedflex. Randy Moss, Terry Bradshaw. Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett, Speedflexes. Bo Nix, Authentic. And a Nico Collins, secondary headliner. This is Chase territory, if you ask me. Myles Garrett, Jamar Chase, one spot in the AFC North. You could take home 2 Speedflexes with one spot. Or how about a Jamar Chase and a Terry Bradshaw, or a Myles Garrett and a Terry Bradshaw? You can only do that in a double Veterans Day series, guys. Only 14 boxes left. And we have every Speedflex still available in this series. Jonathan Taylor, Kurt Warner, Baker Mayfield, Jamar Chase, and Myles Garrett. We got to see that Jonathan Taylor salute the service ASAP. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. If you're looking for your favorite team, favorite player, please let us know. If you're new to the break page, welcome. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Do not feel like you're the noob asking a new question. You're only new until your first question, and then your break room family.
That's right.
So, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you know how break rooms work, or if you don't know how break rooms work, say, hey, what is this? And we can let you know.
As in the morning show, UAN the AM, YouTube user Yo Mama something asked how TF this works.
It's a good question.
And I told him.
It's a good question.
Oh, I told Yo Mama.
It's a good question. John says, are you going to put up another quad? You want one, John? We could. If you guys want a quad, we can put one up. Put one up. We can.
I'll put one
get one up in there if you guys want.
That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah. We can have one up if you guys want one. But let me show off others, what we have here in the break room. Here's the Hall of Fame series, which I'm shocked isn't moving right now because 14 boxes left, 6 headliners, 4 Speedflexes, Emmitt Smith, Antonio Gates, Jim Brown, Warren Moon. Wow. Dwight Freeney, secondary headliner. I love that Warren Moon Speedflex. The Hall of Fame with that awesome, I don't even know what to call that, the Oilers blue, or it kind of looks like a Carolina blue.
Yeah,
to me,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And that helmet is freaking beautiful.
On the orange juicer right there.
Pairs with the Dwight Freeney in that Hall of Fame Authentics. Every player in this series, Rip, Hall of Famer. Pretty good, right?
Every single one?
Every single one.
That's
a Hall
bananas.
of Famer. So you know you're not getting a Christian Ponder helmet. Sorry, I just saw him. I was watching something. He was doing the analyst for it.
Christian Ponder taking strays.
Super Bowl. Every player in this break, a Super Bowl winner. Brett Favre, Dwight Freeney, Ray Lewis, Rob Gronkowski, Terrell Davis, Troy Aikman, Troy Polamalu, Derek Brooks, Hines Ward, Rasheed Rice, Marshall Faulk, Tony Dorsett. Hey, if you're looking for Patriots, Rob Gronkowski, Super Bowl winner break. If you're looking for some pets here in the break room, I want to see that Brett Favre Speedflex.
Yeah, of course you do.
The Diamonds, Authentics are, well.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you.
No, you're good. The Diamonds, we are down to our last 6 boxes. Javonte Williams, Authentic, secondary headliner. And then we have our practice squad. Only $51 a spot in the practice squad. Steve Smith, Speedflex. Eddie George, Speedflex. A Chris Carter, Speedflex. And look at these helmets, guys. Inscriptions, too.
Mo letters, mo money.
Absolutely. Chris Carter, Adrian Peterson in one spot in the NFC North. You get the Rave Mini, Adrian Peterson, the last running back MVP. And pair him up with Chris Carter for only $102 in the double. Steve Smith. Man, the Carolina helmet. They've only made minor changes throughout the 30 years that the Panthers have been in existence.
Didn't have to do much.
Which goes to show you, they know they have an awesome looking helmet. That silver, the Carolina blue, and the best Carolina Panther player on the offensive side of the ball, no doubt about it, future Hall of Famer Steve Smith. Bob has a question for Rip. If I sung the lyrics, everybody raise a glass, how would you respond with the next line?
Raise it up the master's arse. It's from Les Mis, Master of the House.
Okay. I got you.
No need. Well, trust me.
I got you.
When it comes back to Chicago, I'm sure I'll get a whole group I'm gonna slowly infect all of you by the time I'm done here.
I like the theater.
Let's go.
I like it. I saw the Christmas Carol last year.
Oh, at the Goodman? Downtown?
Downtown, but not the. Was it the Goodman? Is that? I forgot. That's not important. I'll find out where after the show. But I did see it.
Yeah, that is a famous showing. Like people come from all around to go see the Christmas Carol at the Goodman. Oh yeah, here's one. I had a few friends recently go to see live at the Chicago Shakespeare Theater, Paranormal Activity.
Ooh,
live in theater.
I remember seeing that movie in the movie theaters years ago.
They use
Not fun.
it's the same producers as Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, so they use a lot of the same like on stage techniques, like literally legitimately special effects techniques during the show. It was apparently it was amazing.
It's like the Rockettes Christmas show at Radio City Music Hall. Oh, that reminds me of the good old days when the NFL draft was at Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah.
There you go. It's that Christmas season. When do they light up the tree in New York, Bob? It's got to be soon, right? Is it after Thanksgiving, before Thanksgiving? I know some people now, they just skip Thanksgiving. It's like Christmas decorations right after Halloween. Boom. Christmas is here. No love for Thanksgiving.
We don't have any Thanksgiving songs. You know, we barely have any Thanksgiving movies.
What's the movie with
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Love that movie.
That's the one.
Love that movie.
But that's the one.
Sometimes I have to stop myself and realize that, you know, I have to be more like John Candy and less like Steve Martin in that movie. But man, Steve Martin is hilarious, especially the rental car scene when he's in line and
I like me. There's
they just cut it down last week and maybe in a few weeks. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Shout out John Touchton getting in that quad.
Thank you, John. That's the real important right there. Who's going to join John in that quad? By the way, the double 6 ago, that quad is 7 ago. I say it with the doubles and the singles. I'll say it with the quad. If you're chasing a helmet in that series, let's just say a specific helmet because there's more helmets to chase than one in this series. But let's say you're a Colts fan, right? And you see that Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex, the one right here. Well, that could be yours for a fraction of the cost, along with a Travis Hunter possibly, or Nico Collins in this series. But you got to get in that quad or get in that double to take home more than one helmet with one spot. We know we're going to do a quad, a double, and a single in this show. That's definitely going to happen. Now, the question is, who's going to get in those breaks? We only have 14 boxes left. 14 boxes left in this series. I just want to apologize to the guys at 6 p.m. This ain't going to be here.
Sorry.
At 6 p.m. It's like the OJ, not the OJ Simpson.
It's just like the OJ Simpson.
Well, now I don't even want to say because I don't want to get anyone mixed up with OJ Simpson, so skip it. It was the one, whatever. The one that's like, I'm not going to be here.
Oh. Alrighty.
So the Veterans Day series, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. If you want to know which in each break, if you have your favorite team here, so say if you're new to the channel, like, hey guys, do you have any Minnesota Vikings in the break room? Yeah, practice squad. Chris Carter, Adrian Peterson. Hey guys, got any Pittsburgh Steelers? Yeah. Terry Bradshaw in the Veterans Day series. See it right there.
What about Speed Flex?
You got any speed? Oh, yeah, we got plenty of speed flexes. How about Brett Favre or Rob Gronkowski, Terrell Davis, Emmitt Smith, Antonio Gates, Jim Brown, Warren Moon? If you're more into the current players, how about Jonathan Taylor, Baker Mayfield, Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett? Or if you do like the MVPs, like Brett Favre, or the Hall of Famers, like Chris Carter, Eddie George, all-pro like Eddie George, or a future Hall of Famer like Steve Smith, we got him in the break room for you. 30 people watching right now. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. You buy one spot in the break room. That break closes out. With one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance of winning yourself an awesome piece of memorabilia for a fraction of the cost. You can win Speed Flex helmets that are around north of $1,000 for as little as 101 in a Veterans Day single. Maybe take home 2 Speed Flexes for 202 in a Veterans Day double. Myles Garrett and Jamar Chase, 2 of the best players in the NFL. I would say those are 2 top 10 players in the NFL today, Myles Garrett and Jamar Chase. And you could get them for 202 with one spot in that double. Get it done. You see the Drew Brees, You're slacking on the Falcons in these breaks, says John. I could see maybe a Michael Penix maybe hiding out in that series in the Ann Moore section.
Andre Rison, maybe?
Maybe. I would say Drake London probably played himself into at least a second. He could be.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be hiding out in that Ann Moore section, but, man, the way Drake London's playing, whew. How about it, John? He's an absolute stud. Was one of my predictions at the beginning of the year that Drake London was going to, have a, I don't want to say breakout year because he was ahead of, that was last season for him, but a top 10 wide receiver year, and he's having it, man. Michael Penix is not shy with the football to Drake London. I know the Falcons right now, they've been losing, but I'll tell you what, at least the Falcons played smart. They get the ball in the hands of their best players.
At the mall this weekend, went to the mall this weekend. Love it. At one of the 3 Lids locations within the same mall, there was had to be like 10 or 11-year-old kid crying, pleading, begging with his dad to buy him a Drake London jersey.
Nice.
Kids love them wide receivers, man.
Adam Sandler Turkey song. Do you know that one?
Turkey Durkey Dee and Turkey Durkey Doo. It's basically
that's
it. That is what it is. It's also like that's any Adam Sandler song you ask him to sing.
Yeah, there's a Thanksgiving song. Yeah. I like the Sloppy Joe song.
Turkey for me, turkey for you.
Is that like turkey in the shoe? Is that?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I've heard that before.
So yeah, as far as Thanksgiving songs
that's a Thanksgiving. Okay,
there's one.
We can count that.
All right, we got one.
We can count that.
Stephen Ryan had a fun fact yesterday that Jingle Bells was originally meant to be a Thanksgiving song, but got co-opted by Christmas.
Oh, that's a fun fact. I did not know that.
Didn't know it either.
I like Christmas music. I'm a fan.
It's good.
I like it.
It helps if you haven't worked retail during the holidays.
Oh, I have not. So yeah,
because if you work retail during the holidays, you're gonna need like a few years break.
I'm sure you heard like a lot of Michael Bublé, like his Christmas songs.
Bublé, yeah.
Anytime,
dude.
Anytime you're like in Macy's during like the holiday season or any of like the mall stores, you're just some Michael.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Well, in sync, right?
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good. I like that one. Veterans Day series. You're gonna be very thankful that you got in this series if you win. See, you guys see what I did there? You guys see what I did there? I'll tell you who's thankful. Colts fans that they have Jonathan Taylor. He's an absolute beast. I got up early. I watched that game because, of course, I can't help myself. I'm a football fan. Anytime there's 8:30 in the morning football, I'm gonna wake up and watch the game. I'm sorry.
This upcoming weekend. 8:30 football.
I'll be there.
Dolphins, Commanders.
Mariota versus Tua. Great college quarterback battle right there.
Now, the question is, am I going to wake up after a Saturday night show to watch that game?
You'll be up.
I'll still be up, or will I be waking up?
You're a diehard. You'll be up. Even you can say that you're not going to be up. You can say you're going to sleep in. I know you, Rip. You'll be watching that game.
Yeah.
You'll have your Dolphins coffee cup. You'll be ready to go.
I do have my at-home Dolphins mug. I do.
You'll have your with the pants, the Zubaz.
Yep.
You'll be ready to go.
Yeah, you're not.
I think your Dolphins can win next week.
I do think they'll win as well. They should win. Again, can't tank right to save our lives, but whatever. Win's a win. I guess it's fun. They had fun. Did you see the celebration in the Dolphins locker room?
No.
After the game, like they were riding in the laundry wheelbarrows and whatnot. They were having a good old time.
So McDaniel was caught trolling a Bills fan on his drive home. Have you seen that?
Yeah, look, that's the move you make of a man desperate to keep his job. It's like, yeah, that's how you reach and speak to the Miami fan base.
I want him as OC on Green Bay next year.
Wouldn't you like that?
2 things that can drive me nuts. Oh boy. Christmas music on a 2-hour loop and odor from any Cinnabon. Oh, at the mall. The music makes me crazy and the smell makes me hungry. I was going to say the Cinnabon smells good, but it does make you hungry. It's like, yeah, that's a good point. I'm more of a pretzel guy when I'm at the mall. The Auntie Anne's.
That's what we opted for. We were standing right by the Cinnabon because that's usually what we do.
Good option.
And we were like, you know what? Need to go a little lighter. And I was that was like before I came in on Saturday. So I was like, yeah, if I get a Cinnabon, I'm going to be like way down during that 3 o'clock show. I'm going to be anchored to that seat. But yeah, so we went for the Auntie Anne's. Right next to the second level lids.
7 to go in the quad, 6 to go in the double. We're 6 to go in the double for the Hall of Fame. Let's not forget about this series, guys. Emmett Smith, Antonio Gates, the Jerry Rice Authentic. I love this Warren Moon Rave helmet. And then Jim Brown, one of the greatest athletes of all time. Not just one of the greatest football players of all time, one of the greatest athletes of all time. One of the most important athletes of all time as well. You could get him for a fraction of the cost in this Hall of Fame Authentic series. Get in the double, get Warren Moon and Dwight Freeney, former Colt, former member of the Fighting Babulays, the Syracuse Orangemen. Dwight Freeney, the highest sack per game average in college football history. It's got to be that spin move.
Oh, it's got to be the spin move.
There's that Hall of Fame series, guys. We are 6 spots to go. Practice squad. Surprised we haven't even closed out a single in this series because we have 3 speed flexes still remaining in the practice squad. Steve Smith, Chris Carter, Eddie George, and we have a Sean Alexander Authentic and an Adrian Peterson mini helmet. That Adrian Peterson pairs with the Chris Carter. So for 102, not only can you win a speed flex helmet, but a mini helmet of the last MVP for the running back position, Adrian Peterson, in the practice squad double. 1 spot, NFC North.
Turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in my big brown shoe.
Here are the jerseys, $29 a spot for our custom jerseys. Dak Prescott, Jim Kelly, and Patrick Peterson still out there. We have 6 boxes left and 3 headliners and only $29 a spot. So far in the 8 Devils games at Prudential Center, in the Desert Race, Carvel Ice Cream Cone 6, Auntie Anne's 2. Mrs. Fields has to do better than that.
Mrs. Fields.
It's got to do better than that.
We got to make some front office changes for Mrs. Fields. This is embarrassing.
I don't know if the Blackhawks game still does the Dunkin' Donuts race, but that was it was the cup of coffee, the donut, and the bagel. Those were the participants in that race.
Here's a line that actually has some relevance. We get this guy in the break room maybe sometimes. His teammates for sure. Turkey with gravy and cranberry. Can't believe the Mets traded Darryl Strawberry.
We do get him in the break room. Super Bowl winner football mixer series. Everyone in this series, it's got a Super Bowl ring to them. Brett Favre speed flex on that awesome Green Bay Packers rave. Man, I want that. If you guys don't want it, I might leave the room with that one. Never come back again because that helmet is freaking awesome.
Make the getaway.
Dwight Freeney, Ray Lewis, Rob Gronkowski, Terrell Davis, Troy Aikman jersey, Troy Polamalu on that beautiful Steelers Rave Authentic. Derek Brooks, Hines Ward, Rasheed Rice, Marshall Faulk, and Tony Dorsett. Every player in this series has won a Super Bowl.
Every player.
Last year,
that's called setting the floor high.
Last year, Mrs. Fields didn't win a race until March. The cheer from the crowd was louder than a Temple's goal. Mrs. Fields, man. Is it tanking for next season already?
Where does the country's best yogurt stand in all that?
What's that?
TCBY.
I never had it. I'm not a yogurt guy.
It's the country's best.
Not Danimals?
That's what they say. That's what the TCBY stands for. It's the country's best yogurt.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Same way Arby's stands for America's roast beef. Yes, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
I never put that together. Wow.
Yeah.
Arby's, they have the meats, but we have the flexes. We are now
got the
5 spots to
lids.
go in this double box break. Could the Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex come out in this very next break that we do? Maybe it does, and maybe it comes out with that Travis Hunter. If you have the AFC South and they both come out, you're taking them both home with 1 spot for a fraction of the cost. Jonathan Taylor, Travis Hunter, Kurt Warner, Baker Mayfield, Randy Moss, Terry Bradshaw, Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett, and Bo Nix. Still available. We know this double is going to happen in just a matter of moments. And do not forget, guys, it is the Chase Wheel Spin. You get in the single, you get your name in 1 time the Chase Wheel Spin. You get in the double 2 times the name in Chase Wheel Spin. And in the quad, 4 times your name in the Chase Wheel Spin. So a nice little incentive to get in the doubles and especially the quad in this break. But the break that you got into has to close out during this show to get into that chase wheel spin.
Them's the rules.
So, guys, let's run it.
Let's run it. Shout out Lisa Head getting in that practice squad double, hunting them speed flexes. And shout out Louie, bringing that Veterans Day. Oh, you know what? Got in a single. Let me adjust that. First 2 spots in that Veterans Day single taken by Louie.
Thank you, Louie. Appreciate ya. Now we know we got 2 spots in the single. So 7 to go in the quad, 5 to go in the double, and we are 6 to go in the single. So we're chipping away. We are chipping away in that Veterans Day series. You guys see some awesome hits that we pulled already in that series. Here's a Drew Brees authentic, the camouflage, the greatest New Orleans Saint of all time. We have the greatest Baltimore Raven of all time, Ray Lewis. On the Ravens, camouflage, beautiful lid right here, the authentic. Terrell Davis,
TD.
former running back MVP. Maybe this is a sign to come that Jonathan Taylor be coming out next.
This is a sign, all right.
Jonathan Taylor getting some MVP traction. You said it, plus 600 and 4th in the odds right now. He's got a big game coming up in a few weeks against the Chiefs.
And like the prices at Dan Flash's, only going up.
I'm the only one who gets that reference.
Yeah, that was to an audience of 1.
Yeah.
And I know that.
Great designs on those shirts.
Oh, they're so complicated.
So here is that Veterans Day series. 32 people watching. If anyone has any questions, like I said, please feel free to ask. That's what we're here for.
That's what we're designed to do.
That's right.
Answer questions and break boxes, baby.
If you're looking for your favorite teams, favorite players, please let us know. We can happily help you out.
It's the season now. We can say, let us know, let us know, let us know.
And for sure, if you don't see your team on the headliner list, well, they could be hiding out in the and more section. So
Certainly.
just let us know your favorite team is, and I can tell you what player on that team might be hiding out in the and more section. If you're a 49er fan, Joe Montana's not going to be in the and more section.
No.
But maybe Frank Gore, Patrick Willis, names like that. If you're a Seahawks fan, Steve Largent, a Hall of Famer, one of the best wide receivers of all time. Hell, maybe even Jackson Smith and Jigba is still in that and more section. I don't know if we...
That'd be some crazy business right there. But
at the start of the season, he was in the and more section.
Yeah.
He could still be there. Maybe, I don't know if we updated our tiers yet for the secondary headliners, or I don't know how that works with the production staff. But he could still be hiding out there. I know for a fact, I'm a Packer fan. I just use the Packers for an example because I use a personal experience.
sure.
I pulled Jordy Nelson once in the and more section.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not a Packer fan, sure, that might be an and more hit for you.
But to you.
But for me and a Packer fan,
Yeah.
that's Jordy Nelson, one of the best Packer wide receivers in history. That's a headliner hit. So if you don't see your favorite team in that headliner list, they still might be hiding out in an and more section. And someone else's and more hit might be a headliner to you because it could be your favorite team.
Another data point. Just another example. Anytime I'm in the host seat, peep my face anytime I hit a Marx Brothers from the Dolphins, Duper and Clayton. Or, we could be hitting Garo Yepremian from back in the day, and I'd still be jumping up and down like a school child, giddy. And just another example from personal experience. I actually finally framed one of the Mark Claytons I was gifted.
There you go.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Looking good. Cheap frame, don't matter.
Jersey still looks great, though.
Still looks good in there.
Was it the Aqua?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I love the Dolphins. The helmets, the
They're
jerseys.
a good-looking organization. You can't argue with that.
They look good.
I don't want to... I'm just going to apologize ahead of time for whatever my reaction is when we finally open up some Dolphins Dark Water rivalry series.
Speaking of Dolphins, you know who's in the and more section a lot for the Dolphins in this break room? Going to the current guys.
Okay. Oh, Devon Achane.
And you saw the game that he had. He was probably I don't want to say single-handedly won that game because the defense definitely stepped up for Miami. But he was running all over Buffalo's defense.
And more not for long.
And he might have been on yours, Chili's fan. I know you guys don't care about my fantasy team, but 40 points on my fantasy team. I'm going to talk about it.
Well, and that's the kind of work you got to do.
Still
You
lost by
find
50,
yourself on the secondary headliner, the photographed headliner list. It's what needs to be done.
Devon
And
Achan.
Devon Achan's doing it.
Absolute beast.
People pop in the chat or, any of my co-hosts or whatever ask like, Rich, the Dolphins, what's up? I'm like, I don't know. You got these guys. It's truly playing with a lead is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to actually use Devon Achan the way he's meant to be used and running with a lead and building on that lead using the running game. And not having to expose Tua to too much, well, frankly, dropbacks and exposure.
McDaniel probably, I'm guessing, will get fired at the end of the season, but I'm a little nervous how the next coach is going to use Achan because I think McDaniel used him perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly. That's the one. I know McDaniel has a lot of faults this season, but the one thing he does well, he uses
use a timeout before the game starts.
Well,
he did it well. You can't say he didn't do that well.
It worked.
Who needs timeouts?
See where we're at on the break page right now, guys.
And we got a few personals.
Let's run it. Let's do some personals while we're at it.
Kenneth Stanton, if you're out there watching, we do have your college rep series personal. We only have 2 helmets left in that.
Let me drop those.
So, yeah.
Yeah, 19 and 21. So, Kenneth, if you're watching right now, Captain Ken, how's it going?
And then after that, we got Captain Lou.
And that's a mini for Louie?
Mini for Louie.
Louie, you can drop a box number for the minis if you're watching. The numbers are scrolling
1
below.
through 30.
Actually, no. I got to put that in because the minis are not on the ticker. We have the practice squad up. That's my mistake. So,
All
Louie,
good.
I got you.
Well, the minis are only up as personals right now.
So let me drop those box numbers for you. Sorry about that, Louie.
The minis should actually be because I just dropped the personals.
Yeah, that should be good, right?
No, it should be 1 to 30.
Oh, it should be 1 to 30?
Yeah, it should be 1 to 30. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 1 to 30. My bad. I just copied and pasted.
No, you're good. You're good.
That. What's going on, Joe? How you doing? I appreciate that. Thank you.
Come on.
I'm doing good, my man. How are you doing? Thank you for that nice message.
Making me blush over here.
And sorry about that, Louie. It's 1 out of 30 for the minis. If we don't hear back from Captain Ken, we'll just do the picker wheel for the 19 or 21. We know what the 2 helmets are. Tim Brown or Javon Curse. You might see a Florida Gator come out. Man, how about that pathetic performance by the Gators on Saturday? I don't know how much you watch. I know you're working on Saturday.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch, and there's too much good to focus on. Like the Dolphins and the Heat.
You like the Panthers, Florida Panthers?
Oh, yeah. Panthers having a decent season. Marchand, man.
There you
I can't
go.
believe I can't believe he resigned. 2, I can't believe he's kicking as much butt as he is.
I might have had a ticket with Florida money line in there. And let's just say that performance was... I know it's been a long season, but it's Kentucky, man. Florida's supposed to be Kentucky in football.
Look, the thing about Florida football is when we are down bad, we're down bad.
17, please. I got you, Louie. Let me update this.
I'll go
for the
grab
minis.
that.
I'll just
And
do 116 and
Bob,
18
my
through 30.
guess is gonna be OJ McDuffie. That's my guess as far as Dolphins yardage leaders.
My guess is Chris Chambers.
Oh, love me some Chris Chambers.
Maybe Olandre Gadsden, the Pops.
Oronde.
Orlando, yeah, the dad. All righty. Kenneth, I don't see Kenneth. OJ McDuffie's number 5. Okay. Third is Chambers is 4.
What mini number?
17, please.
13?
Yes.
And who was third?
So Chambers 4th, OJ McDuffie was 5th. Who was who's the wide? It's like the 70. No, am I thinking like the Don Shula Dolphins? I don't know. We'll think about it. But let me get this picker wheel ready for Captain Ken. Paul, no. Oh, it's driving me crazy. All right, 19 and 21 for Ken's college personal. Is it Paul Warfield? No. All right, here we go. This is for Ken's college personal. We have 2 boxes left. According to our board, Tim Brown and Javon Curse. And box 19 for the college. I can grab that because those are in the room. 16. Warfield, yeah, 14. Yeah, I just knew the names. This is a good one, Bob. Is it Tyreek Hill?
I was thinking, like, does he already
Like,
have
I feel like, yes, Tyreek
that?
Hill, maybe? All right, so let me take this out. All righty. So we'll do, well, since Louis here, we'll open Louis first.
Yeah.
And then we'll do Captain Ken. Waddle 6, Tyreek 7. Gosh, this is a good freaking question. Devontae Parker. I'm sorry. No, that's not it. All right, Louis. Good luck. Box 17 for your mini personal. Let's see who we have.
I am feeling truly stumped right now.
Ooh, awesome hit right here. How about a Hall of Famer? I can't even know Devontae Parker's even 8th. Champ Bailey. Gonna go to Louis, one of the best corners of all time. You have the Beckett cert on the back. Nice hit, Louis. Champ Bailey. Very, very nice. I would say that is a successful personal.
Yeah,
And did Louis get that with a signature club?
Yes,
Because if you did, I recommend everyone watching right now, if you're not a member of our signature club, sign up immediately. You could get yourself some free items just like Louis for all your hard work that you do in the break room. Rack up those reward points with all your orders and get a free jersey, free mini, free rep. Eventually work your way up for that free headliner package, which is a free authentic rep, mini, and a custom jersey. So nice hit, Louis. Champ Bailey. And then we'll open for Captain Ken. And we'll see if we have the Heisman winner, Tim Brown, or the freak, Javon Curse.
It's not Jim Mandich. That'd be wild business.
Trying to think. Dolphins wide receivers. It's going to be a running back.
Ha!
No. Thanks, Louis. You earned it, my man. All righty.
Oh, is it gonna be?
Now this is for
I swear.
Captain Ken, box 19. We're down now. We're now down to our last box in that college rep personal. I can tell this is really bothering you.
It's the hardest you've seen me think since we met. Not more!
I would never got that. That's it.
God. Dad, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
I would have never got that.
You would have never gotten that.
Favre is available in the Super Bowl.
Gotten that.
Emmitt Smith is available in the Hall of Fame. So Brett Favre Speed Flex still out there in the Super Bowl mixer, but Emmitt Smith Speed Flex still available in the Hall of Fame. So we do have Favre and we do have Emmitt, but they're both in different series. Emmitt's in the Hall of Fame. Brett Favre, the Rave Speed Flex in the Super Bowl. And awesome hit right here.
Oh, on the alternate.
It's the freak, Javon Curse. This is an awesome looking helmet, right?
Freak out, baby. Look at that.
How nice is that lid?
That is gorgeous.
Very, very nice. Got the Beckett cert.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Woo.
Yeah, I guess I should get back to my job.
No, I get it, man. This is a good looking lid. There you go. I would not gotten either. I cheated, so Rip won't. Thank you, Brian. I was getting a little nervous over there. Thank you. Yeah, I would not would have got that one. 271974. The former defensive rookie of the year. Very nice. Aesthetically, this is a very, very awesome looking helmet. Gosh, I love the matte finish on it too.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That is, man. Oh, you're gonna. Okay, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do.
You want to leave it?
Nah.
I got it. Come on. I got
Nah.
you.
We got a camera thing going here. It's fine.
You want
it's
me?
Fine.
I can leave it on the
I'm
table.
just being a little baby alligator here.
He's gonna be mad at me later. He's gonna be mad at me later.
Nah, I got videos to show you. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I gotta not forget to do that because every time we're like, oh yeah, I got a video to show you.
That's every show.
Yeah.
Everyone.
It's like, all right, man, I'll see you later.
Everyone were like, yeah, we'll talk after the show, and then eventually we're just like,
Well, the show ends, and something I never realized is the last thing you want to do is talk after talking for 2 hours.
That is true. You like, after a while, it's like I just gotta like not talk for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, the silence in the room after a show, the decompressing that's happening is it's loud in its own way.
So congratulations to Ken. That last box in our college personal, it's gonna be Tim Brown, the Heisman winner, Notre Dame lit. Tim Brown. They got a big game coming up on Saturday.
This college rep, by the way, also courtesy of the Signature Club.
Yes. So make sure you sign up.
Free stuff, guys.
Let me show them where to go for that. So if you guys are watching right now and are, if you already signed up, thank you, very smart. But if you're not signed up, click right here, Signature Club Rewards. And right here, easy as this. Join now. I'll copy and paste the link. It's that easy. There you go. Create your account, earn points, redeem points.
Is it as easy as ABC?
Seems pretty easy to me.
What about 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, it says it right here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
Create account, earn points, redeem points. There you go.
Literally.
There you go. It's that easy.
Oh, I was not doing that on purpose.
And there's your levels. There you go. Do re mi, yeah. All righty. So 147 here in the break room. I want to knock out some of these Veteran Day. Let's see.
Double's 5 to go.
Double is 5 to go. The single is 6 to go. The quad is 7 to go. We're on the doorstep, guys. We can definitely knock those out during this show. We'll see where we're at 2 p.m. If we're still 4, 5, 3 to go, we might be taking a short break, but I would love to at least knock out that double and single in the Veterans Day series. I'll do a top to bottom rundown. If anyone has any questions about any series in general, please let me know. But I'll go through each one by one. And I'll start with that Veterans Day series because, as Rip said earlier, we are down to our last 14 boxes, and every speed flex in this series is still available. Jonathan Taylor, Kurt Warner, Baker Mayfield, Jamar Chase, and Myles Garrett. By the way, Jamar Chase and Myles Garrett, AFC North, 1 spot, getting the double and the quad. You can take those both home. Authentic still out there. Randy Moss, Terry Bradshaw, Bo Nix, Travis Hunter. Terry Bradshaw pairs up with the Jamar Chase and Myles Garrett. Travis Hunter pairs with the Jonathan Taylor. Also the Nico Collins that pairs with that Travis Hunter and Jonathan Taylor. The Veterans Day series, guys, only 14 boxes left. I'll be shocked if this is in the room by 6 p.m. Let's close it out.
That quad, still quite advantageous. Triple ups in both the AFC North and South, and who knows where else.
Here's the Hall of Fame Authentic Helmet Series. Emmitt Smith, Antonio Gates, Jerry Rice, Jim Brown, Warren Moon, and secondary headliner Dwight Freeney. Jim Brown, one of the greatest athletes of all time, the best Cleveland Brown player of all time, no debate about that, and just one of the greatest NFL players, period.
Crazy work. He's still available out there.
Unbelievable.
That he hasn't been chased down to the end of the earth.
Emmitt Smith, the all-time leading rusher. Antonio Gates, one of the best tight ends of all time, on that awesome standard Chargers helmet. I love that Hall of Fame Rave Warren Moon. It's going to be an AFC South hit, and that pairs with the Dwight Freeney in this series. Get yourself 2 Hall of Famers with 1 spot. Every single box in this series, authentic or better, and a Hall of Fame player. Pretty good, if you ask me.
Quad.
Meow, 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 meow. Practice squad. Steve Smith speed flex. Eddie George speed flex. Chris Carter speed flex. You get yourself a speed flex for as low as $51 in a practice squad single. If you want to take home a Chris Carter and an Adrian Peterson double up in the NFC North, a speed flex and a mini for only $102, get in that double box break. But 3 speed flexes still available in this practice squad. Only $51 for a spot in a single, only $102 for a spot in the double. You guys better win yourself a speed flex for someone else Steals it away from you. Wow. Steve Smith, man, on that awesome Panthers lid. $29 a spot in the custom jerseys. Dak Prescott, Jim Kelly, and Patrick Peterson still out there. 6 boxes, 3 headliners, and only $29 a spot. I'm with John T. Let's get that Veterans Day quad and double moving. Not just moving. Let's get it closed out. Super Bowl winner. Every box in this series, there's going to be a Super Bowl winner inside. Brett Favre, Dwight Freeney, Ray Lewis, Rob Gronkowski, Terrell Davis, Troy Aikman, and Troy Polamalu. Derek Brooks, Hines Ward, Rashee Rice, Marshall Faulk, and Tony Dorsett, secondary headliners. You know me. I want to see that Brett Favre speed flex, that rave.
You know me. Know my name.
You think you know me. On this day.
I see clearly.
The Diamonds, 6 boxes left. We have 1 secondary headliner available. Javonte Williams, the running back for the Dallas Cowboys. And let's not forget our mystery box tabs, where we do have our minis up. Well, Louis just got himself a mini personal with his signature club. Here are those minis. Jamar Chase, Sean Alexander, George Kittle, Bryce Young on the Bama lid. Garrett Wilson, Jonathan Taylor on the Colts throwback. I like that lid a lot. We did pull the Champ Bailey, Michael Strahan, and Dominican Sue, and Lawrence Taylor still out there. So those are the minis available in the mini personal. Drop that link in the chat if you guys want to check out that for yourself. We have our Authentics personals, our custom jerseys, which is on our break page as well, and our last box in our college rep, which is going to be Tim Brown. Hey, if you're a Notre Dame fan, Tim Brown rep helmet, the last box. Heisman winner, the iconic Notre Dame helmet. If one of the most iconic college football helmets, if not the most iconic college football helmets, the Golden Domer, Tim Brown, and the great Raider. 4 spots to go in the practice squad double. 102 a spot. 3 speed flexes. We can definitely get that done during this show. We do not have to wait until the 3 p.m. show to do that. Why wait an hour when we can do it in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes? Let's do it now.
Don't put it off.
We'll see where we're at 2 p.m. If we're still 5 to go, 6 to go in the Veterans Day, we'll do that chase wheel spin. Hey, we should close out the jerseys too. 5 spots to go. Why not? Only $29 a spot. Dak Prescott, Jim Kelly, Patrick Peterson. I'll drop that link in the chat. We can definitely knock that out. There's the jerseys. Only $29 a spot for our custom jerseys. Dak Prescott, Jim Kelly, Patrick Peterson. And we'll see who else we have hiding out in the break room. We can definitely knock out those jerseys too. But that's up to you guys. What do you want to do? Like I said, we'll do that chase wheel spin at 2 p.m. if that Veterans Day is still 4 or 5 spots to go. If it's 3 to go, 2 to go, I'll give you guys a few extra minutes. But then if it's not closed out in a few extra minutes, then we will be doing that chase wheel spin no matter what. So let's close out that break. Get added to the chase wheel spin. And not only, by the way, you can win in that chase, you can win in the break and still have a chance to win that chase wheel spin. So possibly win yourself a Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex. And for all your hard work, win some money back. And I know it's like, well, you know, it's 1 in 100 chance of winning $100. But still, you win anything back, any store credit. I'll take $1 off any order for anything, if you ask me, Rip, right? So guys, get in that series, have a chance to win some money back at the end of the show. And not only win some money back, but win the awesome items that we have in the break. Here is that Veterans Day series. If you guys have any questions about any other series, please let me know. I'll go to that series. But I know John T wants to close out a double and a quad for the Veterans Day. Join the rewards. You could jump in possibly for $4 like I did. Good point. Excellent point. Excellent point. That's why I say always join that signature club. It's like me at Chick-fil-A. I know I'm going to order a lot from Chick-fil-A, so I sign up for be a member, and I get the reward points.
Yep.
I'm racking up to get that free meal. I'm almost there.
It's me with Firehouse Subs.
There you go.
It's me with McDonald's.
Free fry Friday on the app, right, or something?
Me with my Taco Bell app.
Well, there you go.
Me with my Arby's app.
You take advantage of all the signature clubs.
I need
Smart
to
man.
cut back on the fast food. That's what I'm learning
Stuff is good.
as I speak. You ever get the meat mountain from Arby's?
No, is that the chicken, the roast beef, and like the burger?
It's every meat that they have.
Okay, that makes a meat mountain. That
Even
makes
the cold cuts, which is where it goes wrong. Because you get hot meats and cold meats in the same sandwich. I'm out. It's no bueno.
That's right.
It's not the size.
I do have the meats.
It's not the amount of meats. We got to get on the same temperature page.
I stick with the beef and cheddar at the Arby's.
Classic. Why did you stop?
The all reliable.
Yeah.
The curly fries, beef and cheddar.
Yes.
The
Some potato cakes.
horsey sauce, whatever, the Arby's sauce. Stuff's good.
All right. Fine. I'll go to Arby's for lunch.
All right, there you go. Arby's, that sounds good. But you know what sounds better than Arby's?
A break.
A break, yes. Let's not wait until 3 p.m. Let's get it done during this show. 5 spots to go on the double. You guys want to knock out a practice squad? You guys want to knock out a jersey? That is up to you guys. You guys are the architects of this show. We know, Rip, they don't listen to us, right? We know that. We've been doing this too long.
They anti-listen to us.
But you guys listen to each other. So if you're in a break, I see, let's close out the jerseys. Close out the jerseys to help each other out. Let's close out a practice squad. Let's close out a Veterans Day. These will close out. You never lose your spot in the break room. But why wait, right? If I'm I'm impatient.
Why put off tomorrow what you could have fun with today?
I'm an impatient person. If I got on a break, when I get nervous, when I get antsy, I pace. I'll be pacing back and forth. So if I was in a break right now, I'll be pacing back and forth just as I'm waiting for my break to happen.
And that's great that you're getting your steps in.
Exactly.
But
you want to see that break happen. Eventually, you're going to get tired out. Your feet are going to hurt.
Yeah.
You're like, I got to see this break. I got to go back to work, or I got to pick up
blood pressure's going to start going through the roof.
Exactly. I go back to work. I got to pick up the kids from school, or the wife doesn't like when I play, so I got to do this on the sneak. So I can't do this when I'm at home. We get it. It happens. So if you want to do that break now, make some noise in the chat. Say, come on, guys, let's close this out before Rip signs out. Rip won't be back till tomorrow morning. I'll be back at 3 p.m. So if you're enjoying Ripping with Rip, just close out those breaks. Whatever you guys want to do.
You got.
Doesn't have to be the Veterans Day. It could be jersey. Could be practice squad. You guys name it. I ordered Chick-fil-A for a work function. Instantly was a signature date. Well, hey.
That'll do it.
Now I have my secret.
Yeah.
Can you get my
Just order catering?
Why is there random Chick-fil-A here? Dom needed to get his reward points. But you guys do that as well. If you are a member of the Signature Club and you grab those spots. If you ask me, Dom, what's the hottest break right now? Well, it's got to be the Veterans Day series. 14 boxes left. We have not pulled a Speed Flex in this series yet. Every single Speed Flex in this series is still freaking available. Take a look here, guys. Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex on the new Salute to Service. Baker Mayfield Speed Flex on the new Salute to Service. And then you have two of the best players in the NFL, period. Jamar Chase and Myles Garrett. And then a Hall of Fame quarterback, a 2-time MVP, a Super Bowl champion, Kurt Warner on the Arizona Cardinals Speed Flex. If you're collecting one of each team, and I know there's a lot of people who do that.
Yeah.
And you're looking for an Arizona Cardinal, Kurt Warner might be that Arizona Cardinal for you. Get him for a fraction of the cost in the break room. The American Underdog. Not too many people in the break room have a movie made after them. It's Kurt Warner and Vince Papale. We have a few guys who made cameos in movies. Brett Favre and Something About Mary. When we had Dan Marino, he's made a bunch of cameos in movies before. Tom Brady's made a bunch of cameos. Kurt Warner actually has a movie made about him. That's unreal. The American Underdog, and if you never watched football before, or if you watched that movie with someone who never watched football and never heard the story of Kurt Warner, after that movie, they're like, well, that's not real. That's too corny. That doesn't happen. You don't go from bagging groceries to winning a Super Bowl your rookie year or an MVP. Like, oh, that's some corny, Lifetime movie. No, that actually freaking happened. That's an awesome story.
Dom, can you tell me the character that's in both movies?
Dick Vermeil.
There you go.
The Dick Vermeil Cinematic Universe.
That's right.
They're all connected.
The DVCU.
Uh-huh. And then at the end of the Rams movie, there was an after credit scene of Priest Holmes walking into his house, and it was Dick Vermeil. And he was like, I got to tell you about the 2001 Chiefs initiative.
Come on, Eric Voss. Where's our Easter eggs on those movies?
So there's that Veterans Day series. We got to get Priest Holmes in this break room, man. One of the most underrated players of all time. So what do you guys want to do? It is 2:01. I'm going to refresh. And it looks like we will do that chase wheel spin for the Veterans Day series. I'm seeing 6 to go in the single, 6 to go in the double, 5 to go in the double, and 7 to go in the quad. So we will do that chase wheel spin. Does not mean we're signing off, just means a hint, hint, nudge, nudge, get in some breaks, because if not, after this, we might unfortunately take our break, and you won't get to see that handsome SOB until tomorrow.
Buying break spots are the only way to keep us on air.
That is right.
It's the only way.
And trust me, we don't mind because we get paid more when we're on air, so we actually like it this way.
Can you guys please keep us on air longer?
All righty. It's going to be a top spot draw 7 times for everyone who was in that Veterans Day series for all the breaks that close out during this show. If you are in a Veterans Day that did not close out during the show, unfortunately, you did not get in the chase wheel spin. But hey, maybe we can knock that out the next show, right? So here we go. 7 times top spot. We got a lot of names here. Do, 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 do.
Some would say it is thick with names.
All righty. 6
I would
times.
not say that.
Final click.
Some would.
It's going to be Shane Carr. 7 times in the randomizer. Shane Carr is the top spot. You got a Shane Carr.
Whew.
I want to take it forever. All right. Shane's like, all right, that's terrible. Please just get me to the wheel spin. All right, Shane-O, if you're watching right now, let us know if you have a lucky number, favorite number, maybe a birthday, maybe a jersey number that you'd like us to spin this wheel at. If not, oh, there you go. Shane has 21. There you go. Congrats, Shane. He's feeling lucky with 21. Let's get you 100, Shane-O. There we go. By the way, how's my singing?
You're good, man. Better than that spin.
My bad, Shane-O. $8 going to Shane's way for the chase wheel spin. Well, we could do a lot better than that for the next one. Sorry about that, Shane. I'm with you, Bob. Throw those tomatoes at me. Not the best wheel spin for me. Hey, I like that, Shane. Better than nothing. And hey, $8 off your next order. Maybe that comes in handy and works out. So appreciate you, Shane. All right.
Riggedy Rouser. Josh Rouser. 2 spots in the Veterans Day double.
All right. There we go. Josh getting those 2 spots in that double. We are now down to 5 spots to go.
In the double? Should be 3.
Maybe my thing's just not refreshing.
It's been like that all day.
There we go. Okay, just took 5. Okay, so 3 spots to go. All right, guys. I'll give you guys till 2:10. Yeah, 2:10. See where we're at. While we wait, me and Rip can talk about the hit of the show. What is your favorite camouflage helmet?
Sorry, I just couldn't help but read Bob's comment in the voice of John Lovitz voicing the Critic. Do you ever watch the Critic, the old animated show?
I've seen him on the episode of The Simpsons, like that.
Seek it out. It's a great show, but all I hear is, Dom, you stink. My favorite camo here on the table, I gotta go with my boy Ray Lewis. Not just for the Ravens of it all, for the Western Maryland of it all, that vibe, but also the history of it all. The all of it, man. Ray Lewis was that dude.
Yep.
Stayed that dude. We were just going over those that 2001 Ravens defensive team, man. He bridged the gap between those generations. Leader of both.
Yeah, people forget Ed Reed, not
Reed.
on that early 2000s.
That was Rod Woodson.
Yeah, Rod Woodson, Peter Boulware on the defensive line, Tony Siragusa,
Chris McAllister,
the corner. Yep, great player. He was underrated, Chris McAllister.
Very.
But Ray Lewis, great pick right there, just to be different, because that is. I'm gonna go with Terrell Davis.
TD.
I like the Broncos look with the camouflage.
2,000-yard rusher, man.
Yeah, I like the Trout
And that is a
Davis.
good look right there.
Yeah, I think this looks good with the orange stripe and the camo. I think that looks really good right there. You know what used to beat me up? Martin Short as Jiminy Glick. I've seen that before too.
He still does the character. He's great.
He's hilarious, and I'm behind on the season, but him
Only
Steve,
Murders?
Yeah, that show is hilarious.
Yes, it's great.
We still got plenty of camouflage helmets in this series, guys.
Wouldn't you say they're really nice? They're really nice. Although I want to get a speed flex.
Speed Flex is still in this series. Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett, Baker Mayfield, Kurt Warner, and Jonathan Taylor. We have not pulled a Speed Flex in this Veterans Day series yet. 4 minutes, guys. It is 2:06. I think we're going to close this out for sure. Yeah, 2 spots ago. Let's close out this double, guys. We don't want to wait for 3 p.m. when we're only 2 spots ago for the double.
We don't want to.
And maybe we see the Terry Bradshaw authentic. Maybe the Bo Nix camouflage authentic. Maybe getting that double and pair the Jamar Chase and the Terry Bradshaw. Or the Myles Garrett and the Jamar Chase.
Dom, any of those could happen. There's only one way to see it happen, one way to make it happen, one way to find out.
Who's going to close it out?
2 spots left. Possibly less now. Ho, 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 ho. Things are getting tight.
Yes, sir.
Who's going to stay cool under pressure? Who's locked in? Who wants that last spot?
We got one last spot to go. I'll drop the link in the chat to make it nice and easy, but by the time I drop it in, it might be closed out. So, guys, if you're thinking about getting that last spot, you might want to hurry up for the Veterans Day Authentic Series.
Well.
Well.
Guess who got $8 off this spot?
Shane Carr. Shane-O.
He didn't actually use it, but but that was the hint.
There you go.
Closed
John
it
T
out.
says sold out. Thank you guys for closing out that Veterans Day double. Best damn customers in the business. And you proved it right there. All right. So, please wait for my message in the chat. And there it is. Drop me 2 box numbers for the Veterans Day double. Only if you're in that break, please. Right up right here. I see it. John, Mike, Ryan, Josh, Christy, Chad, and Shane. I need 2 box numbers, please. This is a break out of 25. I know we're used to our breaks out of 30. But this is a breakout of 25, just in case if anyone's just used to calling out. I know people have like their own special numbers, 26, 27, 28, 29. But there you go. John T says 7 and 13. Thank you, John. And we do have those.
Well.
All righty. Thank you, Mr. Toughton. All right. Randomizer time. 7 times. Good luck, everybody. John, Mike, Ryan, Josh, Christy, Chad, and Shane. 7 times in the randomizer for our division spots. Here we roll. And the final click. There it is. Thank you, Rip.
Got it.
All right. Copy and paste. Take you to your divisions. All right. Christy, you have the NFC North. Ryan, the NFC South. Shane, the NFC East. Josh, the NFC West. Mike, the AFC North. Josh, the AFC South. John, the AFC East. And Chad, the AFC West. We did our rankings. We might have to do it all over again after this break. So we'll go in numerical order. We'll start with box 7. Good luck, everybody. Veterans Day double. Oh, yeah. Box 7. We're going to have our first Speed Flex come out.
About time.
Let's see who we have. All righty. We have ourselves the American Underdog, Kurt Warner, Speed Flex on the Salute to Service. Gonna go to Josh Rouser.
Well done.
In the NFC West. Congratulations, Josh. Kurt Warner, Speed Flex. Awesome hit right here. Beckett cert. On the back, just like all of our items here, we're certified by the best of the best. Congratulations, Josh. We'll write this out, and we'll see what we have in our next box, box 13. Our first flex.
Josh was really the one that got this reinvigorated life back into this double box break right here with that order at 203. Next thing you know, it's 211. We're halfway through this right here.
Hell yeah. Congratulations, Josh. Thank you for getting that party started along with Ryan, Mike, and John. We've got some opening spots as well. All right. I did say one exception for the camouflage, Speed Flex. So I'll keep Kurt on the table.
Sure.
If you need some room, just let me know.
I got plenty.
You can always readjust. All righty. Box 13. Coming up. See what we have. Very nice hit. All right. Let's see who it is. All right. Hey. A little something for the closer spot.
Okay.
Shane.
Ooh.
How about the Manster? Randy White. Oh, you got some inscriptions on here. Super Bowl MVP and Hall of Fame 94 inscriptions.
Nice.
Very, very cool. Randy White got the JSA cert on the back. Congratulations, Shane. There you go. Very, very nice. That's a pretty damn good hit for the Ann Moore section.
Not bad at all.
Very cool, Randy White. You want to hear a fun fact about a Randy White helmet?
Give me a fun fact about a Randy White helmet.
Randy White was the only box I ever opened where I sliced my finger with the box cutter.
Hey, yo.
There's a Randy White fun fact.
Wow.
The Manster, man. He gets you on the football field and off the football field. Gotta be careful.
Randy White in red.
Uh-huh.
That is certainly a prevalent fear of mine working here. Is I am just going to destroy myself with a sharp object of some sort.
No, you should be good. It only happened once.
You haven't lived in this body for 39 years. I am quite clumsy.
You guys won, so I'm not making a 2-0 joke. He threw the interception on the first drive of the game.
He did.
My buddy Jason, he's a big-time Dolphin fan, and I just said, well, maybe he got out of his system early. He just had to get out of his system.
He went on a tear right after that.
Yeah. Maybe I just had to, get that out of my way, slicing my finger.
Then I'm still waiting for mine. If that's the case.
Just do it right now. Get out of the way.
All right. Give it
Nice hit. Congratulations, Shane. There was 2 inscriptions on here.
Not bad at all.
Uh-huh.
Mo letters, mo numbers, mo green.
Cowboys got a nice-looking camel helmet, too, man.
They do, yeah. We had that Emmett out here earlier. Could have been a double up.
All righty. Where's that bag at? Awesome double up right there. Congratulations. Awesome double box break right there. Congratulations to Shane and Josh. Josh with our first Speed Flex in the Veterans Day series. But Jonathan Taylor, Baker Mayfield, Jamar Chase, and Myles Garrett. Jamar Chase and Myles Garrett, AFC North. 2 flexes with 1 spot. Also, don't sleep on the Terry Bradshaw still available on that camouflage. All righty.
The camouflage.
All righty.
All right.
So we'll check the break page.
Check the break page. Don't wreck the break page.
And see where we're at.
You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself.
All righty. All right, Chad, get in that Hall of Fame. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate you. Great break right there. Emmitt Smith, Antonio Gates, Jim Brown, Warren Moon Speed Flexes, Jerry Rice Authentic still available. All righty. So I'm seeing still 4 in that practice squad. I think that's going to do it for us in the noon hour. So, Rip, any last words, my friend?
No, thank you all so much for a fantastic Tuesday. Happy Veterans Day one last time to all of our active and former service members out there watching. Hope you have a spectacular day. And don't forget, take advantage of all the freebies.
Yes.
Hopefully you signed up. You got the emails. Go get your free sandwiches, your free froyos, anything else out there. Rack them up.
Thank you, Rip. Another amazing job. You spoiled me,
Great
my man.
job, Dom.
I'll be back at 3 p.m. Central Time with Rob Hill. You'll be back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. with Josh, right?
That's right.
And then you'll be doing the 12 and the 3 p.m. with Comment and Chev.
That is correct.
So we're 4 spots to go in the practice squad, guys. We're 7 to go in the quad for the Veterans Day. We're 5 to go in that Hall of Fame double. I think we get a nice pre-fill for the show at 3 p.m. for me and Rob Hill. So, Rip, once again, thank you very much, my friend. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Dom, thanks for having me. Been great being a guest here on the Tuesday noon show.
As always. So, guys, 3 p.m. Central Time. If you're in any break that did not close out during this show, do not worry. You do not lose your spot. You just get transferred over to that 3 p.m. show. But like I said, let's start it with a pre-fill in the Veterans Day, Hall of Fame, Super Bowl, whatever you guys want to break to start that 3 p.m. show. For Rip Camelucci, I'm Dom Pellegrini. We'll be back in the break room at 3 p.m. Central Time, guys. We'll see you then. Take care and get those spots.